my thing, my thing with the Insomniac shit is it's so annoying. Like, regardless of how you feel about Spider-Man 2, there's no reason people should be acting like that game is the worst thing that ever graced, like, the face of the earth. Like, people act like Insomniac is just, like, cooked now. And yeah. I don't understand it. Like, bro, I'm sorry. There's no real argument you can make that says, like, yeah, Spider-Man 2 isn't at least a good game. And people treat it like it's fucking, like, worse than, like, you know, other shit like Avengers and, like, fucking...
No.
Like, just some, like, Gotham Knights or some shit. Which, I mean, to be fair, I think Gotham Knights is a little overhated. But...
I'd prefer Gotham Knights over Suicide Squad.
That's not crazy at all. Suicide Squad is terrible. Like, that's a game where I would completely understand any hate that shit got. Like, fuck, I got a whole... What's it called? Oh, wait, that's the wrong category. Whole ass hour-long video talking about this dog shit just in the game story.
Yeah.
But I gotta share my screen in Discord. I forgot about that.
Oh, you're good. The way I look at it is like, the worst thing I can say about Spider-Man 2 is that it wasn't a bad game. It just had so much untapped potential. That's it. The only critique that I have about the game is like it could have been so much more, and I saw what it could have been, and that's it. It's not like I think what I got was terrible. It's just what I got was like, oh, you had all the ingredients to make this way better.
I'm definitely in the same boat.
I'm not a big story guy.
I think hold on first, real quick. Yo, I'm sorry about the stream, like, constantly shutting off. I literally do not know what's wrong. I didn't have a problem last time I streamed. I don't know if it's my internet geeking out or if it was my PC, but I restarted my PC, so hopefully it fixes my stream. But back to what I was about to say. For me with Spider-Man 2 when it first came out, and I still stand by, like, I made a whole video talking about the story, about what I said about it. Like, I still think the story is solid. I think it is another part of the game where it's, like, very much needed more time in the oven to flesh out shit like Venom, the symbiote arc, even Miles to an extent with Martin Lee. Kraven, I thought was pretty perfect, I can't lie. There's not much more I would have done with Kraven. He's, like, still, besides Doc Ock, he's, like, my favorite villain that Insomniac's ever written.
Kraven was amazing. I think... I don't have a lot of problems with anybody's arcs except for, like, I guess Venom. But, like, it would probably just because I wish I had more time with him. I don't think our Venom was necessarily bad.
I think what they needed to do with Venom, even if they, like, regardless of his screen time, what the most important thing they needed to do with Venom was make the symbiote's motivations more clear. Because you have to really do a lot without the game outwardly, like, saying to you. You have to make it's really based on how you view the symbiote. Like, I obviously made a whole fucking 2-hour video, and part of that is, like I've probably, like, 40 minutes of that is my interpretation of how the symbiote is written. But none of it is clear, so it's like so many different people have played the game, so many different interpretations, and the writing wasn't clear enough for everyone to kind of come to a similar interpretation about what the symbiote's motivations is and things of that nature.
Yeah, I would say my biggest gripes come with just, like, the things that they took out, and, like, I love the additions that they made to, like, the gameplay when it comes to the traversal and the combat. I just wish that didn't come at the cost of, like, the things that they removed from a stealth aspect of the game, as well as, like, a combat aspect of the game with the gadgets and stuff. I wish we could have had way more gadget options than we ended up having. I wish we could have had,
that's the thing I also slowly came to, like, because for me with Spider-Man 2, don't get me wrong, I don't even know. I generally still kind of like it. It's a weird middle ground where it's like there's things in Spider-Man 2 that I generally just like a lot more. Like, whether it's movement-wise, whether it's the different additions of moves they added to combat, the parrying.
I think the traversal is a perfect upscale. I don't know. I can't say the same thing about the combat, though.
The traversal you can't even, like, remotely make an argument for. That shit is just better in every way.
That is the best traversal system I've ever played. I don't care what anybody says.
But like, in terms of like the things they took out from combat, literally all they didn't even need to take out a lot of the like I can understand taking out like the web bomb or the some of the more one-shotty gadgets, but like why remove the trip mine? I don't get it. Why change the concussive blast? What's the point of that? I don't really understand, because they added, the most annoying thing is they added these cool additions like bouncing people off of concrete so that you can do more setup stuff with the gadgets intertwined with your moves. But then they take out the gadgets that could like pair really well with that, and it doesn't make sense to me.
See, that's why I would argue that I would like the web bomb over the ricochet web, just because of how not random it was. Like,
that's not crazy.
You could time it. It didn't make people ragdoll in like random areas. Like, there was a method to using it if you knew how to use it. Same thing with the upshot. Like, I would prefer the suspension matrix just because it's not random. Like,
my thing is like this. They had their argument or their justification for why they took out the one-shot gadgets was like, oh well, we didn't want people to just be one-shotting everybody because people thought that the first game's combat was too easy, which is a whole different argument, because easy is a different conversation in that type of game. Like we've talked about this before, but like fucking, there's a difference between engagement and easy, and the fact that so many people play Spider-Man PS4 and constantly have to press the heal button, like that goes to show you that the combat's engaging. Yeah. Like, you can't say the combat's engaging when you're constantly pressing the heal button. But you already had the Sable agents who were a counter to your web gadgets. You had to do stuff before you could actually one-shot them. So why not, go the mile? Like, why not go the route of keeping those gadgets in the game, limiting the amount that you have on hand to balance it, but still keep the fun gadgets in the game while also having enemies that counter said gadgets? Like, I don't... Like, that would have been a much easier path to go down. That would have made...
I would think anything that takes away the power fantasy is a nerf that you should not go for. It defeats the purpose of you feeling like you're in a world designed to like supplement like hero gameplay. Like, I'm supposed to be a superhero. So taking away anything that defeats that power fantasy to me is a bad thing. So any other game, in my opinion, that's in the genre that has done something similar, it's always been regulated to how you get rewarded through your gameplay. So Arkham, you can't heal in Arkham. Like, if you're going through like a free flow combat session, like there's no heal button. You go through it. It rewards you on like perfection, having your combo counter rise, like not getting hit, and then you get to the end of it, and then it resets you.
That was one of the things. I don't know if did you play the new Lego game that came out?
I saw it, but like I can't get into Lego like that, bro.
I think it's a good game. People didn't like my review on it because I said it was Arkham but worse. But one of the things the Lego games did, it was kind of a step in the right direction, but it also... So the new Lego game that came out, it's basically Arkham Combat, just like really simplified. But the characters that they added, there's more creativity. Or there's an... I mean, the system they put in added an opportunity for more creativity while still keeping it in a line with Arkham Combat. My problem is just like, that's cool on a baseline concept. They kind of fumbled it like in practice because they still took away a lot of the stuff that you could do in Arkham, so there's just not as much variety. But I liked that they did kind of do a little Spider-Man thing where it's like the combat's not so, I don't want to say linear, or like, I guess like, what's the word I'm looking for? Rigid, I guess. Because like with Spider-Man, it's a sandbox combat system. Arkham is, building up a combo and staying in flow. What's good, High CSD? Wait, so I've heard someone in my comments, this guy's name, very strong, tough gamer, dude. God of War laundry looks trash. Keep consuming goy cattle. Bro.
Jesus Christ. Hold up, someone said I'd still say Insomniac Spider-Man combat is easy and not as fulfilling, badass wise compared to like. So here's the thing, if you play by design of what Insomniac wants you to do, then you're probably not going to have that much fun with the combat system than you trying to be creative and exploring the system.
Yeah,
it rewards you being creative. If you're gonna just take everything at face value and press square, and then dodge,
that's the problem with people That's the biggest
Yeah.
problem with people even comparing those games to Arkham to begin with, because you can't play Spider-Man like how you play Arkham. They're fundamentally
if you
different
play Spider-Man
combat
like Arkham,
systems.
you will be bored out of your mind.
That's
not how it's meant to be played.
The only comparison you can make in their combat systems in terms of how they play is that when you're close to enemies, Spider-Man will bounce them if you just like between them if you spam them, but you're not like, you know, you press square and you can leap to an enemy across the thing. It's like, no, you have to actually like intentionally want to do that with your web strike or something like that. It's literally not even free flow combat. Like it's a sandbox combat system, just like Ratchet and Clank, just like previous Insomniac games. Even fucking, what's it called, Spyro, like that was a sandbox in a sense. But
Yeah.
like Arkham's just not a sandbox combat system at all. It's a rigid thing, and it works. It's got depth, it's got really good enemies, especially in Arkham Knight. But it doesn't have the same freedom or even the same goal in terms of how they want you to engage with their combat system.
Yeah, Katana, I would say that's the point of it being sandbox. Like, your fulfillment is going to be like based on how you play. Like if you choose to play a certain way, you can't complain about how you get like the reward. I would say it is like Devil May Cry. Like Devil May Cry, like it doesn't have a style meter, quote unquote, but it literally rewards. It's your power fantasy. If you want to be the type of Spider-Man that
It's an extrinsic or intrinsic difference. Like the style meter gives you a reason, where Spider-Man you're kind of just doing it because you want to.
Yes.
Which is cool. Like that's an argument, but like in terms of depth, the style meter doesn't have anything other than like a goal to get to. It's not. It's like I don't want to say it's similar to like, you know, going through a Mario
cool stuff
level.
in Devil May Cry and it won't even build up your meter.
That is true. Like there's a lot of animation cancels and stuff in Devil May Cry that you that don't like contribute to that style meter.
See, Katana, I would argue that there's some things in Devil May Cry that if you wanted to do for your own personal satisfaction, it won't reward you with the combat system giving you a higher style meter.
Yeller
like
yapping,
it's
get on with
purely
the
based
reaction
on
video. It's actually not crazy. It's not crazy.
Oh, there's a video we gotta watch. What is this?
Yeah. Oh, this is so. It's just one of them. If you just are you seeing the Discord stream?
Okay.
Wait, am I streaming in Discord? No. Oh yeah, I am. Okay.
Saving $80 is this easy?
Is one of them channels. You know what this is. But yeah, all right. I already said this, but I was tired, so I didn't feel like yapping to myself. So I was like, you know what? Let's do a chill stream and react to it. Thank you for becoming a member, Kamal Siraji. I'm sorry, your name is so small on my screen I can barely see it. But yeah, we probably should get into this video.
Yeah, let's go.
It is not.
All right.
Oh no! What happened? Oh, terrible! How absolutely terrible! No.
You know what? When I first started recording my reaction to this, like just in my editing software, I was like, dude, that sounds like exactly like what your grandma's reaction was when you came out. Because brother, you are chopped.
No, but not all.
God damn, bro. Like, yeah. All right, my fault.
Boys, listen.
That's just
Someone
mean.
needs to do a wellness check on Sony because it's not looking good. My God, the best words I have for the state of play 2026 is people did not exactly resonate with it. Okay.
All right. So like, to be fair, like even I was watching it, I was like, this shit's kind of ass because they're showing a lot of games that I didn't like. That is subjective. Like obviously, people got different taste in games, but I think most people probably were like, they saw the big reveals and were like, yeah, this shit was fire. At least from what, like Control, Tomb Raider, God of War, Until Dawn, Wolverine, literally like.
Man, I don't care. This is one of the best state of plays I've seen in a long time.
I'm trying to think. There was one, I forget which one it was. I think it was like last year. I think it was when they first. No, I think it might have been the one where they first revealed Phantom Blade. That state of play was fire.
That was a good one.
I don't know. Low-key, I was kind of bored for most of the state of play. But when they showed the stuff that I was interested in...
so many were coming out in September.
That is, well...
damn near
bro,
half of the games
have
were,
you
like,
seen the post where it's like, yo, ain't nobody releasing shit in November because of GTA, bro?
Yeah.
That shit is so funny to me. But like, not crazy. GTA is gonna run shit when that game comes out. But
That's unfortunate. I'm probably just gonna skip to the online.
yo, yo,
I'll be so real. I've hated
I don't think
Rockstar
online's
gameplay for years.
I don't think. Well, that is one of the things I'm skeptical about. I want to see how they evolve their gameplay. If they don't evolve their gameplay, I think most casual people aren't gonna give a fuck. Like, Rockstar games are casual regardless. Like people still People still glaze Red Dead 2's gameplay as if it's like anything special. It's not really. I'm not gonna like. If you play that game modded, it kind of shows you like, oh yeah, wait now this is like something. But like vanilla version of the game, it's nothing crazy to be honest.
No, I agree. I don't think there's a single like modern Rockstar game that I've been impressed with the gameplay. Like
Except for Max Payne.
modern.
I mean, it's semi-modern. When did that come out? Like 2016?
It's been a minute, bro.
Actually, that is a decade away. I'm on
It's been a
status,
minute.
bro. I'm out here.
It's been a minute.
Yo, I'm out here looking back at the glory days. Chill. All right. Let's continue with this fucking video.
Rockstar this age for real.
That's what I'm gonna say. But there is one thing that absolutely has resonated with literally millions of people at this point, and I am of course talking about God of War Laufey.
This image will single-handedly pay the rent for about half a dozen YouTubers for the next year. Bro, that's not crazy. This guy's literally making a video like off the basis of something he doesn't even know about. Like, bro, what is there to even bitch about besides, oh, you're just playing as a girl now? That's literally the only thing you could possibly bitch about. Cause like combat wise, right? Still looks good. Story wise, we don't really know much, like other than like some of the stuff we saw from the PlayStation blog. But like, what argument could you possibly make that it's like woke, other than, oh, you're playing as a girl? So it's just like, okay, cool, dude. Like, you have nothing
I
interesting
don't care
to say.
about that term anymore.
No, I know, but like,
it doesn't mean jack. Like
I think the thing with me, like, and I might even make a whole. I've done that. I don't know if I will because I've already talked about it so many times. But like, the whole woke shit is just like, bro, you're just talking just to talk. Like, you're not even. I think generally most of these grifter channels are just straight up anti-art. Like, I feel like that is the most anti-art discourse out there, because anything that doesn't even slightly resonate with their political shit, and most of the time, again, like, a lot of these people don't even like they'll secretly like actually enjoy something, but just because there's got some kind of political thing they can somewhat latch onto, it's like, oh, I gotta make this video, I gotta spark outrage. And it's like, bro, you're doing nothing helpful for anybody.
see, a lot of people are just complaining about like models and stuff. I think if there's anything that you should be upset about, like when it comes to wokeism, I guess in your game, if you could even make the point, it would just be how it influences the story, if there is any influence at all. I haven't seen
agree.
enough of anything in this to be concerned about the story, and I really
The only
didn't see any-
thing. So, hold on. The only thing in this story about the Laufey thing that I was concerned about was literally, I don't want her to reunite with Kratos, in the sense that like she actually leaves the whatever like afterlife realm that she's in. Apparently, the
yes, they
story.
did.
Apparently, the story is about her, Faye, accepting her death, which I think is cool. I wouldn't mind if there was like a scene towards the end of the game where like Kratos is like, "You can rest now" or something like that, and then she dies. But if she actually comes back and like goes along with them, I won't like that at all.
Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, you're not wrong. Like, there can be shit that does actively just like woke shit, I guess, that can just like actively just be either obnoxious or like has nothing really interesting to say other than like, all right-wing politics are bad. And like that shit's just like, I'm fine with people criticizing that shit, but most of the time that's
Yeah.
not what it is. Like, really, rarely will I ever see people actually like actually do that.
Like, to me, the only like two like examples that come to mind that were like Okay, I didn't need that. It was like when we ended up having to play as like Haley during Spider-Man.
Yes, yes.
That was so trash. And then we
Like,
did
no,
that
that's the
little
shit-
side mission for that.
Bro, that's the shit where
gay
it's like,
couple.
oh, inclusivity for everybody. It's like, bro, listen, cool, you want this for like, but like, really, I'm playing Spider-Man game. I don't want to play as normal human who's deaf. Like, what are we
I already
doing?
know what it's like to be deaf, bro. I've been to a Slipknot concert.
Yeah.
Let's move on with this.
All right, let's keep going.
It is an absolute disaster. There is no sugarcoating this. This is one of the most terrible situations I have seen in quite a time now. The God of
How?
War franchise is effectively completely dead, destroyed, smashed.
Oh,
There is
let's see
nothing
why.
left, okay? And this post sums it up really good. It's bad. It is really
It's making fun of you. What are you talking about? Yo, no. This has to be like, no. This is I can't believe this is a real person saying their genuine thoughts, bro.
It looks like you choose glue, bro.
Bro, he looks like a school janitor. I can't like. He just got off his shift. I can't lie. You know what? My fault. Maybe that's too mean. But like,
Hold up, his video is mostly positive.
who?
His ratio, what the heck? That's crazy.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not gonna, bro. Most of the time I see these videos, they say the most dumb shit. It's because they're, yo, I don't know what it is with YouTube, bro. Yo, their algorithm pushes them to like the exact people that want to watch their video, and I'm just like, yo, why can't I get this? You know, I'm like, yo, I make a video criticizing the Lego Batman game, and I get a bunch of people telling me I can't criticize it because it's a kid game. But nah, let's continue.
really, really bad. You know what God of War Lao Fei is? It's a spin-off of God of War. It doesn't have a different title because they still the only thing that you will buy it if it has the God of War name on it. And we have so
Is
many
she supposed to
red
look like a
flags,
woman
I
with
can't
makeup?
even
What
hold-
the-
Yeah, I was literally about to say, like, what even is this compare? Okay, so we're comparing a woman who just died
Yeah.
to what she looks like at a Comic-Con event.
Do you want the wife of
Fully in
Kratos
makeup.
to be looking like a model?
That's not even like, that's another thing. My question to these people, really, and like maybe he'll say, I don't know, maybe we should keep watching before I keep yapping. But my question to these people is like, genuinely, if you have a problem that Kratos married a fucking badass female, what did you want from him? Like, genuinely, how does that not fit Kratos' character? Like, if I was Kratos, I wouldn't want some fucking, like, submissive wife, I guess, if that's what they're looking for. I would want, like, what we saw, you know, air combat, doing air combos on people, knocking souls out of people's bodies and fighting the soul. Like, what? I don't want to...
Yeah.
Beyond me.
all of them, there's too many red flags. It's bad. And we're gonna go over all of them. First of all, we have the classic yet fantastic situation of this is who is acting
So
Freya.
he is just...
They
doing
did
that.
a
Okay.
face scan, they did, you know, the things, the whatnots, and this is the fucking result.
Okay, this one's crazier. Can you see that? Yeah, that's wild, bro. Yo. Yo, why did he do that? But like fucking... Nah, a lot of the worst part about this stuff too, sometimes when they do the whole face comparison thing, is they'll literally use AI to like make the female characters look uglier,
Oh man,
which is cringe.
that's not even like a straight still of her face.
Nah, I know. Like,
It looks like she's pursed, like about to speak or something.
yeah, and again, like, you're literally comparing a fucking girl who's supposed to be just dead to a fucking girl with full makeup on at an event. Like, that's like me taking a still image from like a moving shot in Daredevil of when she was Karen Page of her like crying, or like when she's getting interrogated by Wesley and being like, "Oh, Daredevil's gone woke. Look how ugly they made Deborah Ann Wolf look in this scene." It's like, bro, the fuck? What are you talking about?
Bro, no offense, but if he looked at his mom in the morning, he'd probably like.
I
have
mean,
the
bro,
same reaction.
listen, bro, we can't be talking about people's looks when you look like a fucking disgruntled frog. Like, bro, what are we...
This just shows me like the incel nature of this, because it's like if you honestly think like women just wake up looking just purty and perfect.
Bro, you
24
shoulda-
hours of the day.
You should have saw me when I woke up this morning, bro.
That's what I'm saying, like, bro.
Yo, I got a
Like,
solid.
there's-
I got a
come
solid
on.
4 hours of sleep. Woke up looking like I got hit by a train, bro. Yo, fucking. All right. let's continue, bro.
You got multiple reasons for wearing that beanie today.
No, I'm wearing a beanie because I just hopped in the shower and I didn't feel like fucking with my hair. But like,
I was just messing with you, bro. That's funny though.
no, you're not wrong, bro. I need a haircut. My barber's on back order. I gotta wait 2 weeks to get a haircut.
Bro, I do too. He had a surgery. I gotta wait 3 weeks.
Bro, my boy's just booked. Like, come on, man. You be the exception.
The cook.
All right.
Every single goddamn time this happens, they have a good-looking woman as the model. Oh no, Chuds, we need to punish you for existing. So we're gonna uglify her. Every single time it's someone who looks bad, goes to Fiote, for example.
Bro, I swear to God, bro, come on, bro. Like, come on, hold on. Wait, Atsu is a school university. Okay, let's. Didn't know that. Bro, she's not even like chopped. I'm not gonna lie. Like, she's not like fucking goddamn slobbering type shit like Stellar Blade. But like, bro,
He doesn't have to be.
she's not even like I don't think Atsu's chopped. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
You know, the funny part is like people usually have like way like more critical like opinions when it comes to like female actors or actresses that like look a certain way in video games. But whenever you have the same metric for dudes
oh
and
yeah,
you had to measure like how like aesthetically chiseled or like appealing they look, nobody says anything. Like if I was to literally look at what's like a random give me like I'm gonna just be like Leon, bro. If I was to look at Leon's face,
Kennedy.
yeah, if I take off the hair, if I'm just looking straight at the dude's mug, I'm not saying that that's like one of the most like attractive video game mugs of all time. That's just me personally. I'm just being real. Now, aesthetic, like everything associated with him and how he's portrayed in the game, I feel like makes up a lot of his like allure to people. Like he carries himself a certain way. So like that shows you what matters. It's like it's the character. It's
The
how
thing
he
is with
presents
girls,
himself.
because the thing is with girls, it's like if they're like fucking war soldiers, like fucking assassins or samurai, like Atsu in this case, it's like, bro, what are we expecting a girl like that to like put on like makeup and shit? Like, I'm like confused. Like, like it's like.
That's not happening, bro.
when fucking when Leon is like at his rough years and he don't look as like pretty boy as he does in like Resident Evil 4 or 2, bro's got like a stubbled beard, not taking very good care of himself. It's like, oh shit, look at that, that's a badass dude right there. It's like they don't complain about it, maybe because they don't want to fuck him, but like they talking about him as if they like want to fuck. I don't know, personally, I don't know, maybe that's
I really 90% of the time when they're even playing the game in the like to begin with, it's third person. You're looking at the back of their head. Why do you care that much about the face? I'm not looking at the face. I don't see the face that often. Like if you're playing a game, like why is that such a big concern about how the face looks? Like whenever
I don't even like to say this.
Get a face swapped, and you're playing with a mask. He has a mask on.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even want to say this because I think it's very overused by lefties, but it is. I feel like it is just kind of objectification, to be honest. I don't really.
It is.
I don't really know any other way to put it. And like,
I mean, you don't gotta sugarcoat it. Like.
Nah, I'm not even trying to sugarcoat it. It's just the way I hate saying it because of how people use it. Like, even just like the word woke. Like, I would never say that shit. You would rarely ever catch me saying that shit because of how it's used. Even if it technically does call for it. It's just like, I don't know, bro.
I don't like it because the stigma with the word, but there are some like areas where I could like say that that's appropriate for calling it. But again, it gets oversaturated. Like people use it too much and not know the meaning to the to the point like it has no more meaning. But it is objectification. If you're looking at like a female character and you are that hyperfixated on how she looks in the face and not caring about how it fits into the story or the plot or whatsoever, you literally are playing the game for the absolute worst reason possible. Like there is nothing objectively wrong about this. It's
literally, I mean, it just makes it even more true when we were just talking about the dude, like how dudes are judged if they're chopped in a video game versus how women if they're chopped in a video game. Which is another thing.
Comparable.
Which is another thing. Like I don't really see a lot of because like I don't think they can't like. They say like Kratos, like people like this would be like, oh, Kratos is going soft now because he like cares about people and shit. Now he's not just ripping heads off every 2 seconds. And just like, oh yeah, Kratos is soft and shit. It's like, bro, do you see what he's doing in the game? He's aura farming after he just fucked a dragon. Pause. Wait, no, not fucked up a dragon. bro is literally built like a fucking like that random fucking
bro took Donkey's wife and just caught it.
Donkey's wife is crazy work. No, but like Kratos is built like that random fucking security guard you'll see at like a random club. It is like, yeah, nah, we ain't fucking with him. You got it, bro. Yeah. Fucking speaks like he's got like fucking he smokes 10 packs a day. Just the most goated, I don't even know, like the most manliest man ever, and then it's just like, nah, bro, he's gone soft. It's like, what the fuck are we talking about?
People do it all the time, bro.
And mind you, to look like this, talking about, yeah, Kratos is gone soft. Or, yo, this woman is chopped. Like, bro, that... I'm not even going. We need to just continue with this.
Then they can make it perfectly. Then they can make every detail visible. Oh, gee, I wonder why they do that. I wonder if there's anything behind that, like, you know, political leanings. And people are calling this out because why?
I can't with that comparison, bro.
Do you even have her as the original model?
Who did this shit? Why? Right, bro.
Because why do you even...
Why does she low-key look like her when she was younger, though? Like, that's actually kind of crazy.
Yeah, I could kind of
she looks like her if she was in, like, 5th grade.
People are calling this out because if your actual real model is clearly goddamn Greta. I mean, tell me the resemblance is not uncanny. Tell me that this is not uncanny. It's a disaster, and this is just the beginning of it. Okay, we're probably gonna get 2 videos of this. Okay, it gets worse.
Oh, we know you could stretch this yap shit out of the 2 videos.
Was a person who played.
Yo, I can't lie. This one got me when I first saw it. God of War laundry with the fucking spatula and the washing machine. That shit got me the first time I saw it. I can't lie, bro. Is that guy a pedo or something? That is, I mean, he's calling a little
ass.
Don't
throw that word out there.
I wouldn't call him a pedo because he called a little ass kid ugly. Because I've called some little ass kids ugly before. There's some little gremlins out there for sure. But this guy's just stupid regardless.
The modern
and the Drake beef got everybody calling people pedo just randomly, bro. Jesus Christ.
Born again, yes, that one. So. Everyone working on this game, by the way, is an activist. Absolutely activist. And it gets worse. Look at this. Look at this.
Now this is a sexy as fuck couple who outshone a boring protagonist, Jelly Cube, and Talking Ribbons. I want... They put a comma in want. Alright. I want their story and maybe...
An apostrophe?
But my fault. I can't talk. My fault. But like, I want their story... Yo, you're an English teacher, bro. Yo, like it. And maybe that would have been far more interesting from the side. What are you even talking about? All right, you know what?
This is just not your typical situation of a male protagonist replacing.
Wait a minute, pause.
Replacing a male protagonist.
Pause. They use an apostrophe for want, but they don't use an apostrophe for side perspective. Other side, it's no apostrophe.
Listen, bro, don't question it, bro.
Oh my god.
This is the whole works, and you know what's the saddest thing? It's like if you look at the gameplay, it's so sad. This actually does make me really sad. It's the fact that It looks good. The gameplay, the combat.
Why does that make you sad?
I'm gonna lose it, bro. Because he's just mad that he's playing as a girl. Like, literally, what could you have to be mad at, bro? I don't get it, bro.
The world, the graphics, they look good. I'm not gonna lie, they do look good. But these people, and we're gonna get into who these people are.
These people?
It's really bad, obviously. They chose to just destroy this game in the name of virtue signaling. For example, look at
What do you even, like, wait, I need to see where he
look
pulls
at
this out
look
of
at
his
this.
ass.
I'll just show you 13 seconds of this, roughly. Absolute fucking cinema, eh?
Have you heard
Yes,
of Medusa?
what?
Like, genuine, have you heard of Medusa? You know, Greek mythology? I'm not even gonna, like, I feel like that's really all that needs to be said. Like, what are you complaining about? Oh, she's a dominant woman? Like, what? I guess, bro.
Wait, that was supposed to be the virtue signaling clip?
I think that's what.
Oh
Yeah,
my-
maybe. Well, hold
Wait,
on.
is
Let me
that
see
the
what he
point
has to
he's
say.
making?
That's my best guesstimate.
We have our main protagonist, Woman, and then we have two gods. This is some Hindu god, and this is I'm not.
No, he's some Hindu god.
Hey,
All right,
Hindu?
for this. All right, this is the Egyptian god of war, and this is I don't think she's. I don't know if she's a god. I'm pretty sure
She's
she's.
Egyptian though.
No, she's a Mongolian.
Bro, look at the
No,
The
they
belt,
said it. They said it in the.
chin.
No, I agree. It looks Egyptian, but this is the this guy is the Egyptian god of war, and well, maybe she's.
You sure he's not Mongolian? She's Egyptian.
No.
She's Egyptian, he's
He
Mongolian.
he is the Egyptian god of not. Yeah, he is
What?
the Egyptian god of war. She could also be Egyptian because she does have that fit that looks like it. Maybe these were just Mongolian soldiers.
No, bro, her art is so. Look at the chin. She has literally the pharaoh.
That's not Medusa. No,
What
I
is it?
wasn't saying that she's Medusa. I'm saying if he's gonna complain that like they're virtue signaling because she's like got like power, or she's like a leader type shit in this like army, and she's a woman. I'm like, yeah, Medusa's like got that same kind of energy to her.
I think she's Egyptian, bro.
She could. Well, yeah, that's her name, Sekhmet.
Yeah, that's Egyptian. That's Egyptian.
Regardless, I'm pretty sure the thingy. I could be wrong. I actually could be wrong. Maybe they both are Egyptian. No, this guy is.
No, I think he's.
No, I'm pretty
Mongolian.
sure
I
he is
think
the
she's
Egyptian god of
Egyptian.
war. Hold on, bro.
No, bro.
Egyptian god of war.
That doesn't follow their art at all.
I spelled Egyptian wrong. Fuck it, we ball. Okay, chat. Maybe we're wrong. Could be wrong. Besides the
I'm
point,
pretty
it
sure
doesn't really
she's
matter.
Egyptian. He's Mongolian.
It doesn't matter.
Or
It
whatever.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What was the
Yeah,
the
you're
point
right,
I was
you're
getting?
right,
The point back to the point I was getting at. Back to the point I was getting. Back to the point I was getting at. Back to the point I was
Hey, you
getting
gonna
at,
cook
bro.
the chat?
Yeah, they're cooking my shit. But like, bro, I don't get like you literally played. If you want to really talk about this, like just compare this to Medusa from God of War 1. Like I don't understand what the problem is that she acts like this.
Sure, I think this is Vesta? I'm not sure. I think it was something like. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is
I agree, it doesn't
male, this
matter.
is female. Guess who's wearing pants in the fucking relationship, boy? That's what's happening here, okay? In every single.
Where's your
possible
relationship
opportunity,
at all,
it's
pal? Look, like we gotta start calling this
relationship.
out. When people start calling this stuff out, like in video games, I can guarantee you, in his day to day, he is talking to nobody. Nobody. Look
I
at
don't
his
even-
face right now, bro. There's no way.
I don't even get like
Wearing
my
the
thing.
pants in the relationship is crazy.
Well, the funny thing is, like, she's not even doing nothing physical. Like, he's the one doing the big dog shit. He's the one fighting Faye.
It's his army.
Yeah, like she's just like she clearly has some type of like leadership role, and she's like a seductress type shit. But like,
Gosh, this is annoying.
hashtag go to school
Okay.
is wild.
Okay.
But interact with the chat, dog. I'm sorry, I'm trying to balance two things. I got 4 hours of sleep. Leave me alone.
Tier writing or some kind of it was actually the women all along type of situation.
Wait, what?
Kind of it was millennial shit tier writing or some kind of it's
Oh, wait, millennial. I thought it was supposed to be Gen Z with the wokeness. I'm confuzzled.
It don't matter. It don't.
This dude said I'm gonna ask him to name 5 women he knows.
Mom,
I'm getting
grandma,
mad you
that's
don't
over.
know the Stinks Wrath. Is that this guy? The Stinks Wrath? That sounds like it's... Yo, if this guy had a boss fight, it would be the Stinks Wrath. Or like if he had like a chapter in a story. Bro is just sad he has no power over his own life.
The
He
return
is
of
in the
Skunk
cuck chair
Clan.
right now. My fault. Alright.
was actually the women all along type of situation, and this is
What are you even getting at?
the
It was just the
entire
women all along. I don't understand what he's... Whatever.
game. Okay, it is absolutely bad. And look at this. This is an example of the gameplay. You're gonna have a literal cube. I just want to show you how bad the millennial writing actually is here. Okay, let me show you a couple of seconds of this. By the way, placenta. Placenta.
Just be careful.
Fresh air. Oh, you're different.
You're a cube. Talking. You know what? It doesn't matter. How do we get out of here?
Oi,
Yeah.
QB.
I tried. There's no way out.
And you're a talking
Oi!
sword.
Yui!
Not the sword.
Homelander took me
I'm
bloody
right,
wife,
obviously.
and me or killed
And
me
my
bloody
name's
wife and took me bloody
cube is
son,
Frank.
and you're over here
Wait.
having a wank while you're a cube. No.
Is that Cube Huey?
Yeah. It's Jack
Oh,
Quaid.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't put in the pronouns, but you can.
What is the correlate? Yo. What is the talking cube and pronouns have? Yo, nah, this is rage bait. Like, he can't mean the shit he's saying. He's actually scrolling a wheel in the background of grifter buzzwords to say and just like landing on something. Or he's got like a dartboard. We're just not seeing it. Like,
Can see what this is. This is millennial fucking shit tier writing at its absolute.
except he did get it. He did get it confused. There's, it's not supposed to be millennials with the grifters. It's the Gen Z.
peak. Unlikely companion god, but yo, here's the cube. It talked. Its name is Frank. This is the god afterlife, by the way. You got Frank.
You have a cosmic cube and a sword of unknown importance because the game's not out yet in the afterlife realm where you also have talking squirrels. That's out of place, I guess.
This dude's chopped.
I-
I'm sorry. I'm just.
The gelatin cube
distracted.
that actually plays with you in the.
What is wrong with
I'm
the gelatin cube? Did you see bro launching people up into the air for Faye to combo? Like, that shit's not hard.
Bro was a W support. He was
Exactly, but I'd take that
Crazy.
over Atreus. I'll take Atreus wasn't doing shit like that. That's all I'm saying.
We juggle.
My mind.
Nah, actually, I wouldn't put it past these people to say that like them improving gameplay. I've already seen people call it woke. Like, no bullshit. People were like, "Oh, so Faye has air combat, but Kratos can't." Woke. It's like improving gameplay is woke now, I guess, bro. Like, I guess, bro.
Okay, and they'll notice that it's not this talking sword because this is subverting expectations, okay? This is modern day subversion of expectations. It's
What?
not the talking sword, chud. It's the fucking ribbons. Got it? I hope you do. Media literacy, don't you know?
What are you talking about? I don't
What?
get it.
Dude. See, it's crazy because a lot of people like from. I know this dude isn't American, but a lot of people from like outside the country. They, I see this all the time. Like Europeans, or like people from the East, they like complain about our lack of education. I look at this dude. I'm like, what school did you go to, bro?
Dude, you should have saw this one
video.
video. So I made this video about this dude like saying the Supergirl movie is gonna be trash, and one of his reasonings was she's not smiling enough, so nobody will like her. I'm like,
What?
well, I mean, I doubt a girl ever smiled at him, so I get where he's coming from. But like, I don't even know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Nah, he's brain dead, bro.
Like they just be they actually just, I swear to God, this is how they make their videos. They grab like a hat, right? They write shit down on a paper, they spin a wheel, and they like jumble it up, they pull out some shit, and that's how they base their arguments. Like there's no other explanation for how they make these videos.
That's crazy.
Absolute
Oh,
peak
shoot.
media literacy. It's bad. It is just astonishingly bad and sad. And wait, but it can.
You mean the brutal roots with the color sparkles and merch animals?
Did they not see the scene where they were tossing that little animal into the fire?
I'm just confused because there's literally a talking squirrel, and you know what? I'm not. Whatever.
Can always
They're
get
acting like
worse.
homie
Remember,
didn't just get
Like,
murdered.
I'm sorry, is like sparkle. Like, we're playing a game where you go to dip. That animal looks fucking funny as shit. But like, this is like actually what the inside of this guy's brain looks like. Yo, look at his face. I just realized the fucking frame I paused this face on, bro. I gotta get that. I gotta get this for the thumbnail. No, this is peak right here. Hold on, bro. I gotta save this. I gotta save this shit. I can't, bro. I gotta get both of these. Bro. Okay, back to what I was saying. I don't know, like, what is even the point? Like, oh, there's sparkles. We're playing a game where you go to different dimensions and you see, like, time and space. Like, you know the one scene where you go to, Surtur in Ragnarok, where you're trying to help him cause, Ragnarok? Like, bro, that shit is, like, beautiful to look at. So, I don't... I just don't know. Why does he look like Mini-Lad? I would say don't disrespect Mini-Lad, but he is also a pedophile. So, never mind.
Hey, I'm gonna have to head out. I'm gonna have to watch the rest. I got an appointment for my PT.
Word. Alright, bro.
You know, I ended up like pulling my back.
Pulling your back? What, pause? Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
bro. I pulled a lumbar muscle. That's crazy.
Alright, bro. It was good to see you, bro.
Oh, no problem. I'm gonna watch the rest.
Alright. You need to watch Synthetic Man's reaction to the gameplay. Oh god. I don't want to see this.
Remember Grogu? Don't you like Grogu? Isn't Grogu the best and cutest? The Jello and fucking ribbons was not enough. Here's a Grogu. Don't you like Grogu?
Colin, please God, let out a toot. That was more interesting than anything this guy had to say, I can't lie. Like, bro, have we covered Wolverine yet? Hold on, actually, what just happened? My screen just like changed. Am I tripping? Okay. What? Oh, I was about to, bro, I want to pull up a tweet, but I also don't want to open up Twitter on my stream because, like, obvious reasons. Where's this fucking... I'm pretty sure I bookmarked it. Wait, where do you see your Twitter bookmarks? Oh, this one. Actually, I could probably just put it in my Discord and I can open it on stream. Where's it at? Yeah. General. Let me open this shit up on stream. This is what I was talking about earlier with the Wolverine stuff. Like, people just hating Insomniac. Because, like really. What do you mean? Like, genuinely, the game's not even out yet. And we're talking about the most boring version of the Marvel Universe in decades. Genuinely an accomplishment. And Buddy rightfully replies, like, bro, the Avengers game is right there. Like, this is the shit I'll be talking about with the Insomniac hate. I don't care what you say, bro. I really don't care. You can think Spider-Man 2's story is absolute ass. You can't tell me it's a bad game. Like, genuinely. Like, on a gameplay level, even if you think, like, some of the side... You can't say all the side content is bad, like, genuinely. Like, there's some really good boss fights in the side. I think there was some good story stuff in the side, too. Regardless of how you feel about that. Like, gameplay-wise, level design, boss fights... Like, on a game level, it's a good game. And you really can't make an argument against that. You could say it's disappointing in the way that they followed up from the previous game. Or even games. Actually, no, I think it does literally everything better than Miles Morales. Besides the point. The Insomniac hate is crazy. And obviously, there's going to be the woke shit with the Wolverine, too. I mean, literally, like, even this guy's fucking channel, like... I mean, it's right there. There's not much more to say. And it's all going to be the same shit. Like, you're going to hear the same thing every time you go through these videos, or any of these, like, grifter channels, bro. It's going to be, you know, oh, they're making the women ugly on purpose. Even though, like, there's a perfectly reasonable reason why she's not a supermodel if she's, like, some fucking hardened soldier like Atsu from Ghost of Yote. Or, like, Faye, who literally is also, like, a fucking warrior and she just died, mind you. And you're comparing her to her real-life actress who's literally wearing makeup for a fucking real-life event. And like I said earlier with the Daredevil example, like, it would be like comparing, like, taking a moving frame of Karen from Daredevil when she's, like, crying, or, like, the scene that I mentioned with Wesley, and she, like, kills Wesley. Like, if you were to, like, take a screenshot and, like, a moving frame during that conversation, but, like, look how ugly they made Karen look in the scene. This show's woke. It's like, what are we talking about? Or, well, there's so many things, like, I can't even think of it all off the top of my head. And again, like, a lot of the basis of it is literally just, like, sexism or just bigotry in general. And it's just like, bro, that's not how you criticize shit. Like, that's not, you're never gonna, I don't know what developer you're gonna speak to. And mind you, I already talked about this earlier. It's not like it never happens, right? Like, obviously there can be, like, political shit that makes stories get worse for it. But 99% of the time, these people don't actually rightfully criticize what they're doing with the writing. It's just like, oh, this thing doesn't, I don't vibe with this thing politically, so I'm gonna make up shit. And another thing they do, like the fucking Griffin Gaming example on my channel, or even these guys, like, they also lie about Resident Evil. Synthetic Man also lied. He lied about his God of War review, his Spider-Man 2 review. Even the actually, no, I don't think he lied in this video that I remember of. He did think I was black, though, which was funny. Andy Pence, another one of them. Like, straight up, he formed his entire opinion of GTA 6 based off of corny dialogue in GTA Online. And I'm like, bro, when is GTA Online? Even when the GTA first started releasing story stuff, and mind you, they were like, everybody that worked on Red Dead 2 is still at GTA. When have they really ever put effort into GTA Online story? You can't say that GTA 6 is gonna suck because you show a couple clips from GTA Online story stuff. That's not nobody plays GTA Online for the story. Actually, let me not say nobody. Maybe there's people out there that actually do. But, like, in general, who the fuck really does that? And, like, another thing, he was like, and even one of the clips he showed, he was like, oh, they're trying to do this inclusivity thing in this scene because one of the guys in, like, the car DLCs for GTA Online, like the car story, which, mind you, the same guy was from the GTA story mode. He was like, you can be who you want to be. And I'm like, bro, mind you, GTA Online, all about character customization. Or even like Cyberpunk, right? Like, are we saying Cyberpunk is woke because you can, you know, do what you want to do, create your character how you want, play the game how you want? Like, that's literally be what you want to be. Like, how is that fucking, like, what is the political message you're trying to send there? That's just good advice. Like, what is bad about that? Or like, I feel like this video was actually just rage bait. This guy, I remember still, as literally in the thumbnail, women just shouldn't write video games. It's like, at this point, what are we doing? Or this guy saying nobody's gonna like Supergirl because she's not smiling. It's like, bro, what are we talking about? I just don't. And mind you, I'm low-key, there's a part of me that's actually really tired about talking about this shit because it does get really repetitive, mind you. Like even that video, like I watched that video, the video we were just watching. Nothing, I could keep watching it. Nothing he's gonna say is gonna be anything you haven't heard before. Maybe just slightly phrased differently. And that's the problem with these, like a lot of these people. It's regurgitated shit. A lot of it doesn't make sense. It's not actual criticism. They're just looking at shit to bitch about and spark outrage. And it's like you don't even care about the shit that you're watching. Like you're literally only making these videos for money, which is fine. Like do what you want to do, bro. I don't care. Like I do YouTube for money too. But like at least be honest about it. Like you ain't gotta lie. But then again, at the same time, if they did lie, you know, their fan base or people that think just like them will be like, no, you're a fraud, dude. I'm going to watch one of the other 100 grifter channels. So like I guess I get it on that front. But I feel like just a lot of the main thing that gets me mad is how even though this shit's been pointed out so many different times, it still continues. So it's just like I don't get it. GTA is a parody of reality, like how? I don't. Twitter seriously was better 4 years ago. It's so bad now. To be honest, my Twitter, I have like a blessed Twitter feed. I barely see. I don't want to say blessed Twitter feed because like I like a couple of the wrong posts and then my shit just gets filled with brain rot. But like a lot of my Twitter feed is just funny shit. So I'm lucky on that front. But you're not wrong. Twitter sucks. Like I don't think there's anything besides TikTok. But TikTok's worse in a different way because it's more just brain rotted. Like whether it's review. Like to be fair, that's why I don't make TikTok videos anymore. Because like when I talk about shit, I like to be more detailed, and you can't really do that on TikTok. Or you couldn't. I mean, you kind of can now because they increase video length. But nobody on TikTok is watching a 10-minute video, right? Like if you put a 10-minute video or a 3-minute video on TikTok, it's very rare that people will actually sit there and go watch it. So I think like for that, like the attention span shit and just like Twitter, just people just yapping. I think the community notes is one of the best things that Twitter ever did for that sole reason. But even that shit has its faults. But like Twitter and TikTok are genuinely like I feel like the worst discourse or platforms to go to for media discourse. Genuinely, LARP rehab. That's not crazy, bro. Me too. I'm lucky. My Twitter feed is mostly funny things. That's what you gotta strive for, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So when The Boys season 5 was still up, I was bookmarking a bunch of posts because I was gonna make a video about a lot of the criticisms that I saw for The Boys season 5. I might still do it. I don't know. There's kind of more stuff that I'm kind of more interested in talking about because I didn't even like The Boys season 5 that much. I was highly disappointed in it, but I still liked it. I do think a lot of it is unfair criticism. Like the fucking meme where it's like, don't fuck with The Boys fans, we don't watch our own show, which is like the most factual shit ever. But there's definitely for sure valid criticisms of The Boys season 5, especially in the power scaling department, which I think people brought up before in previous seasons, but I also think it was pretty defendable in previous seasons, or at least more than it was in season 5 of The Boys. You're my hero, the only creator that had original opinions. No, you can't say that and then spell my name wrong, bro. You're a fraud. Resident Evil Requiem was near perfect. My only gripe was that Xeno got the Hugo Strange treatment. Whoa, don't disrespect Hugo Strange like that. Even though his plan in Arkham City doesn't make sense. But like, that's besides the point. Would you ever consider making an absolute Batman video? I can't even, like, move my camera. Let me just go grab my fucking comics, which, mind you, I had, like, triple the amount that I have right now because I sold a bunch of them. But, like, hold up, bruh. Look at all these fucking comics I have. I promise you I've read maybe 50% of these. But like, bro, hold up. And mind you, that's not even all of them. I didn't even pull out the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shit that I have next to it. But like, I used to. I really don't have the time to read comics like that no more. I low-key wish I did, because they are fun. Like, I've read a lot of Spider-Man shit. I've read literally everything Spider-Gwen has ever had. I've read all the Darth Vader comics except for Legends, because I don't even know where to start with Legends. That's just kind of confusing. But, like, comics low-key be a little bit of a commitment. I can't lie. How big of a fan are you of Wolverine, both the character? Are you excited for the game? Wolverine, you know, I actually haven't read any of Wolverine's comics. All of my knowledge from Wolverine comes from the shows, which I also haven't really fully watched the X-Men shows, but like the movies, I think Wolverine's trilogy, except for X-Men Origins, is great. Like The Wolverine, I think that movie's a 10 out of 10. Logan, I also think that movie's a 10 out of 10. Even Deadpool and Wolverine, I think that movie's great. And even in the X-Men movies, like X-Men 1, X-Men 2, First Class, Days of Future Past, like Wolverine is always a great character. Except for, I mean, even in Origins Wolverine, I don't think Wolverine was necessarily a bad character. I think there's more flaws with that movie. If anything, Wolverine's the best part of that movie. Hugh Jackman makes that movie entertaining. But most of my knowledge from Wolverine comes from the movies. And from what I've heard, they generally do adapt him well. That's just based off what I heard from people who I know who do actually read Wolverine shit. But I can't say for sure because I haven't read it myself. I'm a Miss Marvel simp. I also, that's a character I also haven't read any of her comics. I did read the Supergirl comic though, the one that's based off what's it called, Woman of Tomorrow, the one that the new movie is adapting, and that book is really good. Can you please make a sticky toffee pudding video? I don't even want to know what that is, to be honest. I don't want to know what that is. Did you watch Spider Noir? I keep forgetting to watch that shit. The full show is out, and I literally keep forgetting to watch that shit. I don't know why. I'm interested in it, but like, I gotta find a moment where I'm like, all right, I'm ready to sit down and watch it without doing nothing. How long are the episodes? I could look, but I don't want to go on Amazon right now. Are the episodes like an hour long, like most Amazon shows? These Brain Dead Woke videos all feel the same. Any original videos coming up anytime soon? Not from them, for sure. I've heard it speak. The weird thing I heard was that the Noir show was shot in color and in black and white. So, I low-key might watch it in black and white, because, like, that's just Noir's whole aesthetic. But, like, I might watch one episode in color to see what it's like when I do watch it. I am gonna watch it. I'm Spider-Man out right now. I'm waiting till Brand New Day. I'm honestly not... There hasn't been much shit from Spider-Man, so I'm not even, like, Spider-Man out. I'm, like... I don't know, I'm kind of, like, gamed out for a second right now. I literally 100%ed Lego Batman. Then I watched all of The Boys Season 5, and then made a video on that. I watched The Boys Season 5 like twice. Kind of twice. Maybe like 1.5 times. There was like a couple episodes I rewatched for like, to make my, The Boys Season 5 video, or both of them. And then, I 100%ed, or not 100%, I haven't done all the training activities, but I beat 007. And, like, playing all that shit back to back, it kind of just like, I'm kind of meaty out. But I'm definitely going to get to Spider-Man Noir for sure. Want to sleep over? Yo, somebody ban this guy. No. How are you 100% it? I'm barely through the story of Lego Batman. Well, I also did, I got the deluxe edition, so I played it like 3 days early. It's also not a hard game to 100%, to be honest. I low-key, most of the side content in Lego Batman, I literally put on, like, a podcast or some shit and was just, like, kicked up, did the puzzles in the open world. I think it was, like, 37 hours for me to 100% it. People are upset that Spider-Man is confirmed that he isn't in Wolverine, not realizing that Spidey is a New York-based superhero. I don't even know. I don't even know if I'd want him in the game. Like, even as a cameo. Like, if they put him in, like, a news story or something, like, as a background detail, that would be cool. Like, I feel like they're gonna do that. Or, like, even the post-credit scene, they might do something with Spider-Man. But, like, him to be an active part of the story, why? I don't know why anybody would expect that, to be honest. Thoughts on the FNAF movies? Nah. Shit's ass. Both of them. Shit's are ass. I'm not gonna... I actually couldn't keep a straight face watching the second FNAF movie. That shit was straight actual garbage. I almost fell asleep watching the first FNAF movie. And the thing is, FNAF actually has some really interesting lore to be adapted, but they said, nah, fuck all that, and they babyfied it, made it a PG-13 movie, and then they cut, like, they adapted shit, obviously, from the lore, but they didn't do it in a way that it's actually, like, meant to be told. Like, I feel like if the actual creator of FNAF made a show, it would work better as a show, to be honest, but I feel like if he actually did that, made it the tone that he feel like intended, that could be it would be a pretty solid show, because the lore of FNAF is actually interesting. Like, I think if you can make fucking Silence of the Lamb work, then I don't see how you couldn't make FNAF work. Why would Peter be in Japan or Canada? Maybe he's doing some devious things with Silver Sable. You've seen Lex Luthor's new war suit? I have. I'm pretty excited for the second Superman movie, to be honest. My question is, well, I don't even know what they're doing with that universe still. I know that we're obviously getting the Supergirl in the Superman movie, but like, we still haven't gotten any updates on Batman in that universe. Like, we don't even know the actor. We know a little bit about the plot, like it's gonna be him and Robin. Even the Batman 2. Like, the Batman 2 has been delayed for so long. Like, DC has not been cooking. I don't even... Like, besides Superman, I can't think of the last DC thing that was like, yo, this shit's crazy. I mean, the Lego Batman game was good, don't get me wrong. Despite people watching my video about it for like 2 seconds and not actually listen to my shit. But, like, I thought the Lego Batman game was good, but it was nothing, like, spectacular. No Spider-Man. The lore of FNAF is amazing. Honestly, just needs MatPat and some fan creators. MatPat. Look, I don't even know if MatPat would be down for that. Didn't they try to get him to be a part of the movie and he declined it? Or am I tripping? Just hopped in the stream to check this out. Is this a Karen group or actual game? What do you mean by that, bro? It was leaked that Wonder Woman would show up in Man of Tomorrow. Yeah, but like, even with Wonder Woman, why are we getting a show based off of Wonder Woman's island and not having Wonder Woman in the show? Like, who fucking asked for that? Like, genuinely. Like, who pitched that shit and was like, yeah, they want to see this shit. This shit will be profitable for sure. Like, the fuck? Colin and me can't read all these. Wait, read all what? I'm confused. Ghost of Sparta. What about Lego Batman? I'm lost. I'm actually lost and confuzzled. Wait, somebody wanted to, someone said to look at the Synthetic Man reaction. Hold on. This one was funny, bro. Yo, this shit was funny as hell. Hold on. I don't think he has a reaction to. What is this? Why does this guy look like a Clash of Clans barbarian? God of War Laufey gets destroyed. Sony crashes out. I mean, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? These shits are not real, bro. Another thing I did see, like, the creator of God of War was like, what the fuck is his name? David Joff or some shit. This guy was like saying like, oh, the series is dead and like fucking, and he's been, mind you, this guy's been saying like, oh, this isn't the direction that we wanted to take with Kratos, and it's like, dude, did you play your own game? Did you play God of War 3? Because God of War 4 and 5 are like a perfect progression of Kratos from God of War 3. And now he's like, oh, well, God of War without Kratos isn't God of War. It's like, bro, what the fuck are we talking about? First of all, mind you, all right, here's one thing I'll say. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for the $2. What I mean, Asmon, Reactionary, Orbiters, Karens. Yo, I can't lie. I cannot watch Asmongold without getting like a migraine. I can actually smell him through the screen just looking at him. But what I was about to say, to the people that are like, here's the thing. Like, I would normally say, like, if they're actually this upset that you're not playing as Kratos and that you're playing as a fucking female or whatever, or his wife, it's like, bro, don't buy the game. But then whenever you say that, it's like, oh, well, we're God of War fans, right? We wanted a new God of War game with Kratos. But mind you, the same people bitching about the fact that we're getting this game were the same people saying shit like, oh, well, God of War's gone woke after God of War 4 and 5. Kratos is a soft little soy boy. It's like, okay. And like, even if you want to say, oh, well, not everybody that dislikes this new game or doesn't want to play this new game disliked God of War 4 and 5. It's like, bro, one, what reason do you have to not give this game a shot if it's lore for the universe that you liked? Just because Kratos isn't the playable character. Like, I don't understand that. Like, that's genuinely like getting mad that the Miles Morales game from Spider-Man from Insomniac exists. Like, what? It's lore. I mean, you can get mad at that game existing for other reasons because it did affect the development of Spider-Man 2 in terms of like the time span that they had to actually work on it. But that's besides the point. Or even like, imagine if they made like an Arkham Nightwing game or like an Arkham Robin game. It's like, oh, we wanted another Batman game. We don't want to play as Nightwing or Robin. Even though they'd never say that because those are male characters. But like, although if they made like an Arkham Batgirl game, which they never, or that would probably be a problem because it's woman to these people. But like, I don't know, bro. I don't understand. Like, you can either not play the game, move on with your life, or play the game, see if you like it, and, you know, criticize it genuinely without saying, I don't want to play as a woman because I get no ass. Thank you for the $5. Zero. Base. You earned these $5. I am tired of reactionary pseudo gamers making up a vocal minority, except everyone to cater to them. It's facts. Literally was just saying it earlier. Like, a lot of these people don't even actually, they're just fake with it. They don't care about the shit that they're talking about. They don't actually want shit to improve. If anything is better for them, realistically, because if their entire content is just like, this thing sucks, that thing sucks, and then things just keep coming out that they can somehow, I mean, most of the time, a lot of their criticism for shit is ass. Genuinely, most of that shit is so ass. Got a whole fucking playlist going through this shit. I don't even know where it's at. Response debunk videos. There you go. 46 videos. I got a whole playlist going through these shitty ass criticisms. Not all of it's woke shit, to be fair. But, like, there's a solid amount of videos in there. Today's my birthday. Wish me happy birthday. Happy birthday, Michael Bowser. I'll enjoy playing as his wife because, mind you, she's the original Axe Garber. Kratos is the next generation of the new Axe. Yeah, I don't even know, like, what is not... I hate asking these questions because I feel like it's just like you would never get an actual answer from one of these people. But like, what is disinteresting? Is that, if that's even a word? What's not interesting about Faye? Like, she's fucking Kratos' wife. She's a badass. She fought Thor in the past. She was part of the Giants. Like, how is that not a good basis to follow a new character? I mean, she's not even a new character, technically. Which, oh my, that reminds me. So, I gotta pull up this other tweet. Hold up. No, this shit was actually funny as fuck. It's in my bookmarks. Okay. So, I gotta put it in my fucking general so I can pull it up on my... So mind you, let me go to my Discord real quick. So this guy makes this tweet in response saying, "Men being furious, playing as a magical goddess that thickens." Oh wait, shit, hold on. That thickens the story / mythology while happily role playing as half naked, oiled up rage god for decades is one of gaming's funniest self reports. Blah, blah, blah. But like this guy says, okay, make her its own franchise then. Get your own space. You want to be a badass. Don't drag Kratos into your liberal BS. Why do you need God of War on the title? Why does that matter? Like, genuinely, how does... Besides the point, bro. This guy says, but she has always been in the God of War space. You being in denial is not the devs' problem. Dude, no, they literally buried her. She never had a face till yesterday. She was wrapped up in a damn blanket. You did not play the game fully. And then this other guy quote tweets it and finds his PlayStation account. And he hasn't even played like 5 hours of Ragnarok, bro. Which, mind you, even if he did play that much time of Ragnarok, she shows up in like the first hour of the game. It's like, bro, these people don't know what they be talking about. Actually, unbelievable. Thank you for the $2. Oh, Colin, it's me, the stink. You're my legend. I'm you. Okay, bro. But like, bro, like, this is the shit I'm talking about. Like, people just be talking just to talk out of their ass. And the worst thing is, like, you'll get people that... You know what the funniest thing to me about Twitter and even YouTube, or every social media platform, actually, is you can have people saying stupid shit, and they'll be wrong. But, like, people will think they're right if you get, like, a ratio. Like, if one comment has more likes than another comment, they're right in the eyes of people just off that basis, even if they're completely fucking wrong. Shit is crazy. Are there people hating on Witcher 4 for playing as Ciri? Yes, obviously, 100%. But that's, like... That was, like, way back when that shit got first revealed. There's not... I'm gonna say, like, any game that comes out from here on out until, like, I don't even want to say until, like, I actually don't know until when. But, like, any game that comes out that's, you're just playing as a woman, it's always going to be, or any kind of thing that's considered slightly left or left, it's always going to be, nope, this is slop, trash, woke. It's like, you just can't win. These people are genuine incels. It's actually crazy and pathetic how stupid they are. Sad as hell. I mean, preaching to the choir, brother. Preaching to the choir. It's called an echo chamber. To be fair, you can make the echo chamber... I think you can make the echo chamber argument for both on any side, to be honest. It really just depends on, like, the community of a certain individual, to be honest. DMC season 1, Smash season... Oh, yeah, I haven't watched the fucking anime. I haven't watched any anime, actually. You know what I actually did just figure out? And I don't know how I didn't know this shit existed. Mind you, I beat Nier Automata, like, probably a year and a half ago at this point. And I didn't know that there's a Nier Automata show. And apparently that shit's good. I low-key... I want to watch that, but I also want to watch Spider Noir, too. But, like... I'm so mad that I didn't know that show existed, because I fucking love Nier's story. Instead of just people being weird and want to justify their own taste to themselves, and also some incel stuff. But that's the thing, though, because like I've said it multiple times already. But like I don't think a lot of these people actually believe the shit they're saying, and they're literally just saying it to spark outrage. preach it to the choir. Can I get a mic a little higher, bro? Low-key bars. That is just people being weird, want to justify their own taste to themselves. Also some incel stuff. But the new Wolverine and Marvel game I'll be waiting for. Yeah. So for me with the Wolverine game, I already... the game was leaked to hell. And I cannot confirm nor deny whether or not I was one of the people that played the leaked build. But nothing they showed off was really new to me. Except apparently in the leaked build of the game where you could play as Jean Grey, apparently that's cut. Like, you can't play as Jean Grey anymore. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because they're listening to the people that were, like, mad about MJ missions in Spider-Man 2. But the Jean Grey gameplay looked fun. Like, genuinely. Even if it was unfinished, it looked way more fun than MJ shit. Like, it looked like kind of, like, simplified Control. But, like, I'd be fine with that if her sections are, like, short. I wouldn't mind, like, having her as a playable character, to be honest. But like regardless, nothing they showed. There was one thing they showed off that was like new to me, and it was when Wolverine. Well, besides the blood effects, because that was like unpolished, obviously in the unfinished version of the build. But like I was expecting that regardless. But like dismemberment, I already knew all that shit was a thing. Even how it works, like specific limbs that you're gonna be able to cut off and stuff. But the one thing that was new to me was like you can kick. The fuck? I'm getting a call from Toyota Financial. I do not have a Toyota, big man. But like there's a moment where Wolverine kicks somebody off a roof and then jumps to the midair and slams them into the ground. Like that shit was like, oh my god. And another thing I'm really impressed by, this was also something I kind of knew about, but like the enemy variety, there looks like there's a shit ton of it. And I don't know if they're, because I mean, to be fair, with Insomniac's factions that they have, like, you know, with the Kraven goons, the Mr. Negative goons, you know, all the different factions, they'll have enemy types that are like just the same enemy, but kind of just a different coat of paint on them. But like Wolverine looks like they're stepping up the enemy variety, and the combat, like, it just looks like perfect for Wolverine. It is very similar to God of War, but it looks more, I don't want to say less, it kind of looks less rigid than God of War. Like, there's just more dimensions to the combat, because you can, like, there's partial air combat. The movement is more prominent in the Wolverine game, and I feel like it really fits Wolverine. I know a lot of people are disappointed that they didn't take the DMC kind of style, or like the older God of War kind of style that X-Men Origins Wolverine movie game had. But I think for the tone that they're trying to tell with the story, I think the gameplay works perfectly fine. And it looks really fucking fun. And the fact, another thing that they're doing, I don't know how many of you guys know about this, but like, you have three things. Well, I don't know if the one thing, because in the playable build and in the files, there's the, you have three sets of combos, just like God of War Ragnarok, where he had the spear, the Chaos Blades, and the Leviathan Axe, and they all had their own combos that you could string together. This game has that. I don't know, but the three things was you have your fist combos, your claws combos, and your the Miramasa Blade combos. I don't know if the Miramasa Blade is going to be still in the game, but like, that shit's clean. What do we think Lucas thinks of the Wolverine gameplay? I feel like I should watch that. I actually kind of want to see it. Hold on. I want to see Lucas's reaction. Dude, I actually haven't watched Lucas in forever, bro. Wait, did he take down I think he took down his stream. I can't with this guy, bro. He still has the Disagreement Day Homelander thing. Lucas actually likes Wolverine. He said Insomniac cooks. Dude, I'm questioning why, though. Because a lot of what they showed in the Wolverine thing is very similar to the gameplay they showed off for Spider-Man 2, with the gameplay mixed with the cinematic stuff, where there's not a lot of, like, I guess button prompts, or like the Uncharted style thing that he was asking for with the Spider-Man 2 set pieces. So, I don't know. I'll go to his animation channel. I forgot. The amazing animation. Is this it? This should be it, right? Yeah, this is it. Yo, what the fuck is this? Yo, wait, why is Lucas playing Marvel Rivals, bro? Why is Lucas playing comp on Marvel Rivals, bro? No, I have to. Lucas is playing support? Yo, did this guy have a character arc or something? What did I miss? Nah, what did I miss? Somebody give me the lore. Bro, I told you he crashes out on Marvel Rivals. Yeah, that's actually so funny. I can't lie, bro. I don't think he had. Oh, here's the state of play. It's 2026. Okay.
Mutants before they're shipped off to parts.
Right.
All right.
I agree. Hating. No hate at all.
Yo, what happened to his face cam? Why does he look like a found footage face cam?
Redhead. Might be our only lead.
This shit looks like ass, so we're gonna be honest.
Yeah. No, because bro told me in the comments. No, he actually likes it. The first thing I hear him say, this shit looks like ass, though. Which is also, that's another thing I've been seeing people say about the game, that the game looks bad. I guess, bro. I think it looks good, but I don't know, bro. To be honest, I'm never a big fan of like photorealism. I don't think Spider-Man's photorealism, to be honest. It has more of a photorealistic art style, but it's not really photorealistic. But I think it fits for this game. Like, genuinely, I think, I don't know, maybe I feel like if the characters looked more like Last of Us in terms of the art direction, it might fit this game a little bit more in terms of the grittiness. But I don't know. I'm a really, like, I think it looks good right now, period, regardless. Like, especially the blood effects, they look really good. But I'll have my full opinion when it fully comes out. Unfortunately, it's not coming out to PC, so that kind of sucks. But I have my dusty PS5 right here that I never use.
Like ass. I'm not gonna lie.
My PS5 is literally just an exclusive machine. I only play it when PlayStation exclusives come out.
This is not next gen graphics, but let's see the gameplay.
Alright, well, first of all, art style is one thing. Graphic, next gen. What are we talking about? How does this not... Show me a PS4 game that looks better than this. Like, what? Like, you can't show me those... Like, come on, bro. He's cheesing, look at him. He's cheesing.
No answer. Stay sharp. I don't like this.
Please stay, I want you, I need you. Oh god, this video, bro, what is this guy on?
It's too quiet.
Like, bro, that shit is so hard.
How does the suit get so clean so fast?
It has a healing factor, bro. Don't worry about that. He hasn't really said much.
Son of a bitch!
Yo, the one thing I will say about Insomniac's gameplay demos, everybody who playtests their games for the demo to be recorded, they suck at the game, and I don't know why. Like, they gotta bring, like, me or somebody in there to play these games to record it. Because I'll be cooking, especially in Spider-Man. Like, you put me on the sticks, everybody buying a game. That's all I'm saying. This is another thing. So, what he just did right there, kicked the guy into the spike thing and like impaled him. They don't show it in this, but you can literally pick people up, like grab them and throw them at stuff like that. And like that's a genuine mechanic. And especially with how Insomniac designs their levels, like pairing interactivity with their like environmental interactivity with their combat systems. I just know this game is going to be so like brutally satisfying. And I can't wait to play it, bro. Genuinely. My one thing, well, I already know this, but like, I don't know, because it was still an alpha build, what was leaked. But I do hope that they expanded a little bit more on the combos that you can have, like the combo strings, like in terms of like the buttons that you actually press, like how God of War is. And they don't like dumb it down to rely on the abilities. I mean, the abilities look cool. We don't even really see all of them. We only saw 2 of them. But I really do hope that they, you know, expand like with the 3 different weapons, or even if it's just the fist and the claws. I do hope that there's like a nice bit of depth to be unraveled with the button combos. Dude is sitting there having the best non-reaction ever. I know, bro. Somebody in my... I'm watching because somebody said that Lucas liked it. And bro's just quiet. Maybe he's just locked in. Maybe he says something after. Wait.
Man, they're showing a lot.
Look at him, he's cheesing.
We hope you enjoyed that new look at Marvel's Wolverine.
What are we thinking?
This is a single-player action-adventure game.
What are we
featuring
thinking, y'all?
How's the new house? I'm not in the new house. I'm in the same house. My mom and
Send
sister just
Logan
moved
on
out.
a perilous journey across the globe, where more than innocent mutant lives are at stake. In this game, mutants live in hide. Marvel wait for you. The game is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5 consoles, and we cannot wait for you to get your hands on chips.
Where was this with Spider-Man?
What?
Where was this with Spider-Man?
Oh my god, this guy in the this guy says it's Spider-Man 2 reskinned. Son. How do you even... I don't... You know what?
Hello and welcome to State of Play.
Yo, whoever said that Lucas was like fucking with it, I actually don't even know. He didn't. He said literally nothing. Like, he actually, that was a whole lot of nothing. I can't lie. This shit still got me dead, bro. Why does he look like a Clash of Clans barbarian? September, one day after my birthday. My birthday is September 1st. I'm gonna be big 23. I'm further progressing into Unk status. People did the same thing with 007 and IO didn't give a fuck. People did... Wait, I'm confused. What was the same thing they did? I'm not gonna lie, I hate that he's short. I know it's accurate to the comics, but I'm so used to Hugh Jackman Wolverine, bro. Is he short? I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really paying attention to his... Hold on. Wolverine gameplay. He doesn't look too short. I could be tripping. I don't want to watch somebody's reacting. Show me the actual thing.
All right, let's sort something.
Perimeter stable. Holding.
Am I crazy for saying that him and the girl are like the same height? I don't think he's short. I think he's just crouched over. Like, if he stands up straight, I think he's just like just as tall as this guy.
Stay sharp. I don't like this.
Yeah, like, nah, he's definitely not short. Like, he's literally like as tall as this like building thing. I wouldn't really care. I just thought it would be funny. I'm sure if this game was on PC, someone would definitely make him a midget, for sure. Marvel celebrity. What do you mean Marvel celebrity? Like actor or like character? Are you gonna at least try Marvel Tokon? Nah. The game quite literally plays nothing like Spider-Man, and I have all 3 Spider-Man games so much. No, as someone who may or may not have played the Wolverine game, they don't play anything alike. Man, this game, he brutal with the kills, damn. Yeah. I mean, thank God, to be honest. I really wouldn't want a Wolverine game that's not like this in terms of brutality. These morons want to play the damn game one-handed. I don't know what that's in reference to. Actor. Emma Stone. I'm going with Emma Stone. What do you think about the claw customization? I didn't know. Did they confirm that? I didn't know that was a thing. I remember when you were drunk streaming when you were 18, you have to get some medicine for real because your unk status is getting up there. I don't think I started streaming. Did I start YouTube when I was 18? I don't remember. I think I was like 19. 2022. Yeah, I was 19. Stopped giving RFV attention a while ago. To be honest, his Wolverine video probably buns too. Oh, ranting for vengeance. I was like, who the hell is RFV? I made like 1 video on that guy. His videos are like they're comically bad, I can't lie. You can't convince me that kid is not... You can't convince me that kid is serious, bro. If you can customize your claws, that's dope. If they do have claw customization, the one thing I will say, I hope that you can actually change, like... Actually, I don't know how it would work with animations, but if you can kind of change the length or, like, the shape of how the blades look and the colors, I think that's all I would really care about, to be honest. If it's just colors, then it's like, I don't really care, whatever. Claw customization in general would just be, like, a cool thing to have. But if they do have it, I would like all 3 of those things. Will you be pre-ordering? I'm not gonna lie, I never pre-order games until like literally like the day before. There's like no point. There's like no point to me. To me, there's no point in pre-ordering something when you can just pre-order it the day before and it still counts as a pre-order and you get all the bonuses regardless. You literally just be spending money at a time when you don't need to, which just seems kind of pointless to me. I have full faith in this game because of the main writer. He's the main writer for Spec Ops: The Line. Yeah, he's also a writer for... It was Spec Ops: The Line, and I forget what the other game was. I think it was Logan. No. Hold on. Marvel's Wolverine writer. Walt Williams. What else did he work on? That is a basketball player. Oh, BioShock 2. That was the other game. BioShock 2. So, the thing with the story, and this is the thing with all comic book games, it could be a great story, but if it, God forbid, it's not comic book accurate, it's the worst thing ever. But like, so like, here's my thing. People were flaming Insomniac because they called them Team X or some shit instead of the X-Men. And I think a lot of people don't realize that Insomniac spends like a lot of money, like a lot of the budget towards these games goes towards the licensing. So I think that's probably the reason why they didn't do the whole X-Men thing in this game, which makes sense. But like, if you really think about it, whether they're called Team X or the X-Men, who cares? Does it if it doesn't actually impact the meaning behind why the team exists or like what their goals and purposes are, then who cares, really? That's just the way I look at it. Ask me question or yourself How questions show how his answer. What? Super Sentai. What the hell is that? I don't even know what you're talking about. They're building up to the X-Men. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Insomniac is also making an X-Men game. Nah, bro, they are making up their own origin story. I don't think this is an origin story for Wolverine. People usually get too geeked out over comic book accuracy. I've never been one to... Listen, I like comic book accuracy. Like Moon Knight. Probably the best example for me where I'm like, yeah, you should have just stuck with what you did in the comics. But if they do if they don't do completely comic accurate stuff and they still write a good story, I don't care. Right? Unless it's so completely far away from like what the comic, like what the character's going for, then I don't care. Genuinely. Wait, Colin, how sick would it be if in the X-Men games you could switch between characters? I mean, I'm assuming that's what they're gonna do. No? Computer key ASMR. Dude, you should go watch my Marvel Rivals montages. They did it with Yote and look what happened. Their boycott failed. I wonder how... Hold on. Ghost of Yote sales. I wonder how many sales it has now. Sold over 3.3 million copies worldwide in the first 32 days. I don't know if there's any updated... Ghost of Yote ended a 5-year slump for PlayStation as first-party game sales rose for the first time since 2020. I don't even know how that's... Is that even true? Because Spider-Man 2 sold, like, over 10 million copies. And I know God of War Ragnarok was also profitable. Huh, I don't know. Maybe it's their other first-party games, like Concord, that wasn't profitable and brought it down. But I know, like, pretty sure Miles Morales was profitable, which was 2020. Ghost of Yote was profitable. Ghost of Tsushima was profitable. Last of Us 2 was profitable. Ragnarok was profitable. I'm trying to think, like, what games were not profitable past 2020? Maybe the Horizon games? Days Gone? Or wait, no, Days Gone came out in 2018. Stellar Blade, actually, I don't think Stellar Blade sold all that well, but Stellar Blade was peak. Thank you for the $2, Vel. The God of War Lao Fei gameplay is fire. Yes, it is. I'm very excited to see how that combat system, or how they evolve the combat system from Ragnarok and God of War 4. Have you seen Fritanga Complaints terrible take on Wolverine? No, I haven't. Let's see. Let me copy and paste that because I'm not spelling that shit. I don't think... I don't see it. Hold on. Oh, it's another. Okay. 23 minutes? How about all that? How about all that? Jean Grey is supposed to be playable. Oh, she was, but apparently they cut it. Like, apparently they're not making her playable anymore. Which, I mean, I don't know why. I don't know. I'm trusting their decision. I don't know. Personally, from what I saw of the leaked gameplay of her, I would have not minded if she was a playable character, but I don't know. Maybe it was like a story thing or a story mission that they cut. And if it works better for the game than what they had previously, then it is what it is.
Oh! I haven't done any of this.
And another state of mid that was so atrocious.
The big one. The big one.
Why the
They
Wolverine
always choose to
leaks
show
worry
the
me.
over-choreographed aspects when it comes to presenting video games, rather than having like actual people demo it with a controller, which I really wish is how games would actually be.
Okay, well, first of all, you're saying that as the person demoing it with a controller is doing that right behind you. All right. I mean, I get what he's saying. There's cinematic stuff in the game, but like, it's what these games are. If you don't like them, don't play them. And mind you, a lot of the time they say this shit about like PlayStation. I've always hated this shit about PlayStation exclusives. Like people be like, half the game is cutscenes and walking and talking stuff. And it's like, no, it's really not. Like, if you actually play the games and if you were to, most of the PlayStation games, except for like shit like obviously Detroit Become Human or like Until Dawn or like the actual movie games, if you calculate like walking and talking stuff and cutscenes and you compare it to how long you're actually spending in levels, whether it be playing combat, exploring, any other gameplay element, doing puzzles, etc. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be like 65 to 70% story. I mean, not story, gameplay, and like the rest is story stuff. And like, the thing is I don't understand, it's like, bro, they never marketed these games as non-story focused, right? But at the same time, you're still doing a lot more gameplay than you are doing like, you know, walkie-talkie or story stuff. You know, a game I actually think did overblow the not the cutscenes necessarily, but the walkie-talkie stuff. The James Bond game that just came out is one of my problems with the James Bond game. They go super heavy in between missions on the walkie-talkie stuff when a lot of the exposition that we get could just be told through a cutscene and it would be way quicker, right? And it's not like Sony games don't do this shit too. Like Spider-Man 2 obviously God of War Ragnarok has the Ironwood shit. Spider-Man 2 has like the carnival or the basketball shit or like the riding bikes. Like there's obviously bad gameplay pacing moments in Sony games, but these people overblow it, to be honest. Like, mind you, they'll pick out those little things and be like, oh, it's a movie game. It's like, no, dude, you're not. It's not. Like, watch Latina Parfai's video on God of War Lofe. This guy is fucking crazy. Hold on, let me finish this section.
Because it's incredibly easy to get people's jaws to drop when viewing cutscenes, as we're about to experience near the end of this.
Bro, half of what they showed for Wolverine wasn't even cut. It was literally half gameplay, half cutscenes. I'm so confused, bro.
But if I'm being honest with everybody, I don't really care that this isn't going to PC. And yeah, I'm not really willing to spend about $700 to play it either. So, smell you later. We waited all that time.
Is PlayStation 5 really 700? Hold on, bro. PS5. PS5 is $500. Oh wait, hold up. Yeah, this shit, you can get this shit for like 500. But what is this guy talking about?
I thought I was gonna be hyped in my
mind you, the PS5's been out for 6 years now. His voice pisses me off. Reply to my previous message, please. No. If only Polyester Prince could save us from this. Who the fuck is the Polyester Prince?
The reaction was just meh. I thought I wanted to see more of this game, but I guess I just really didn't. And then Sony decided to waste more of everyone's time, like they've been.
It is a massive L, though. He's not. Besides what he's talking about, the decision for Sony to not port their games to PC anymore. Why? Like, actually, why? How do you? I need to like talk. I would love to sit down with a Sony like executive, and for them to actually explain to me how putting their games on PC doesn't make them more money. Like, nobody, alright, respectfully, as good as Xbox been doing, or, sorry, Xbox still sucks, don't get me wrong, like, in terms of, like, their decision-making, but they've been better past, like, month. Like, the new CEO, or whoever, president, that they replaced Phil Spencer with, she's doing glorious things. However, Xbox still don't got shit on PlayStation when it comes to their exclusive games. And they're not even competing together in terms of, like, sales. So I have to know how the fuck is, like, this hurting their budget or their profit, putting their games on PC. I don't understand it. And mind you, Spider-Man 2, for example, game is way better to play on PC than it is on PS5. Any exclusive game they've ever had on PS5, I would rather play it on PC because of mods, because generally you have higher frame rates, the games can just look better, even besides frame rates. Like, I would never pick to play on any console, regardless, like, especially not on a Switch. I hate Switch. But like, no shot am I playing any game on a console over a PC. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. Unless, alright, well, to be fair, if you're playing with people, like at your house, I would rather play that on a console. It depends, really. Because, like, if you hooked up a PC to a bigger TV, I'd still rather play on the PC. But, like, I mean, maybe for, like, sports games, that's really the only time I would be like, yeah, I'll probably play that on a console. But I don't even play sports games like that. Like, most of them fucking suck now. If the game's on PC, there's no need to buy a PS5. It damages their brand. Well, that's not even true, because I have a PC and a PS5. Because there are people that don't want to wait, like, a year or two for the games to come to PC. And, like, I get that there's pirating on PC, and that's obviously one of the things that can factor into them not making as much money as they could. But regardless, it's still objectively more profitable for them to fucking... Alright, so, like, mind you this. If people are only buying a PS5 for exclusives, and Sony is always... Every company sells their consoles at a loss. Xbox loses money when they sell the Xboxes for what they sell them for, as opposed to what it costs to make them. Same thing with PlayStation. How they make their money is by people buying games on their platform. But nobody, if they have a PC, is buying a PlayStation just to play their exclusives and only not playing exclusives. I know, because I'm one of those people, and like, I'm sure many people think the exact same way. So even in that situation, it doesn't make sense to me why they wouldn't put them on PC, because I promise you, maybe 10% of the people that have both are gonna be like, huh, I would rather play this game on PlayStation if I can instead of PC. Like, no, bro. Like, that is not... I guarantee you most people don't think that way.
All of their funding in Bungie by showing off Marvel's Token Fighting Souls, you know, a game that we have already seen. Now, I will admit that Carnage gameplay did get me a little bit hard down below, but seeing as how it's not Marvel versus Capcom, I just don't care. There's really nothing to say here. If you're a fighting fan, you'll probably like this game.
He's not even talking about Wolverine anymore, okay. What did he say about...
all regular food items and mediocre alcoholic beverages. They should have done what my Mexican-ass mom did when I was growing up as a kid. We'd go to the hometown buffet, and we would sneak a game that's already seen. The crazy piece of it, they've been hearing about from PlayStation for years, but have failed to see. I'll give them this. Wasted no time. They opened up with Wolverine. And you know it's a special occasion because it's pop up at any given point throughout this entire event. If you missed my stream, well, you know, that sucks. Sunday, I'll be streaming the Xbox event, and if you...
here's the...
has to remind you about...
Oh, this was the clip I was talking about earlier.
God of War thing, though, if it wasn't
why is it so quiet?
War, to me, this feels like one of those trailers that someone has to remind you about, and then you're like, oh yeah, I remember that. It's kind of cool, you know. It's like it's God of War, so I'm not hyped for it, but of course I'm going to play it and I'm going to stream it and talk about it. But as it relates to just, I mean, I think it's terrible. I think it's terrible. I don't think it's going to sell what they need it to sell, assuming it is expensive. I don't know.
The funny thing is they always say this, it's not going to sell that well, and then what happens? It sells well. And then they have to lie about numbers. Like we saw that with Ghost of Yotei.
Expensive.
Visually it's stunning. Like, Santa Monica has made a game that's graphically more impressive than most things I have ever seen.
But like, why does it... He doesn't even explain why. Like, why does it not look good? Genuinely. I don't understand it, bro.
And yet, I nearly fell asleep. And they have the...
Mind you, that was the same guy trying to say that they ruined Kratos' character. Again, like, you want to talk about, oh, it looks terrible. I mean, God of War Ragnarok and God of War 4 are both more profitable than the older God of War games. So, to be fair, that is because more people play video games nowadays, but, like, besides the point.
capacity to attach the God of War name right next to it because they know, like most male-led video games, they have to use the brand name to try and get consumers to buy something because you think fucking this.
What do you mean to try and get consumer? Bro, why would they not call? Okay, so this is like complaining that this is genuinely like complaining that they called the spin-off Miles Morales, which is a spin-off game. This is like complaining that they called it Spider-Man. Actually, never mind. People did complain about that. I'm not even. I can't, bro. But no, or Uncharted Lost Legacy. Let's use Uncharted Lost Legacy. It's a part of the Uncharted series, so why would they not call it Uncharted? I don't know.
Title would stand on its own with no God of War references. Of course not. Hell, even with the God of War references, I'm willing to bet it's gonna be a flop. It's not gonna meet the sales Sony wants. The gameplay looks about as shallow as Hellblade 2's gameplay.
Okay, yo, you're bugging. Like, what are we talking about? You didn't play Hellblade 2. He did not play that game. Because what are you talking about? That is a movie game. Like, through and through, that is a movie game. That is what a movie game is. That game does have a really good story, though. I won't lie. The gameplay sucks.
Sword, all this shit is happening, and I have zero investment. Like, this is not what anybody wanted.
Who was anybody? I'm hyped for that shit, bro. Like, did you see the way she was moving? Like, what?
After Sony already fucked up by revealing a spin-off God of War game that was a 2D side-scroller, then they reveal this. It's like they want to torture God of War fans. I mean, it was so bad even MBG didn't give a fuck about it. Because
alright, you know, all that yapping is like, he can just say this shit regardless. We gonna see when the game comes out how well it does. That's really all, because at this point he's just yapping. Like, you can't, there's nothing to really say than like, nuh-uh, at this point. Because he's just yapping. He's not actually saying anything. Like, we just have to wait for the sales to come out. Like, people either buy the game, people either like the game. And even, this is another thing, sales numbers wise. Like, I don't give a fuck about sales numbers. I care about the quality of the fucking game, right? Because if you're gonna judge a game based off of how good it sells, you already lost. Like, by that logic, Avengers Endgame is the best movie ever made. And fuck no, it's not. Or fucking Avatar. Or like, I don't even know. Which, mind you, even if you want to, like, Wolverine, that shit's gonna sell like fucking... If you think... He's saying this shit like, oh, I'm not interested in Wolverine. Nobody gives a fuck what you're interested in, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're not even giving reasons why the game looked bad. It's like, oh, they're showing half cutscenes and half gameplay. Oh, my bad, bro. It's a story game. Our apologies. Like, make it make sense, bro. Hellblade 2 doesn't have air combat. That's another... I mean, that is another thing. Bro, Hellblade 2 is literally you're pressing the same two buttons the entire game. It's dodge, attack, dodge, attack, dodge. Oh, this time we're gonna throw in a light attack. It's like, no, bro. And the enemies aren't even engaging to fight. There's like 4 different enemy varieties. And then the combat, I think the combat sections make up like an hour of the game. And it's like a 7 or 8 hour game. Like, saying this game plays like Hellblade is like, you did not play Hellblade. Like, genuinely, you did not play that game. Ay. What was that? Someone said another person. Who's the Latina person you wanted me to watch? What the fuck was the guy's name? I forget it. Whoever said that, can you retype it? Sons of Sparta didn't really interest me. Well, that's because that's like a completely different gameplay style. It didn't interest me either because it's a completely different gameplay style. This, it looks like God of War, but you're playing as a different character. It's like completely different argument, to be honest. Sons of Sparta is a completely different game style entirely. Ranting for Vengeance, I don't want to watch that guy, I'm not gonna lie. Latina Park, that was the name. I don't... What the hell? Am I tripping or does this guy not exist? Oh, there we go. God of hags. Okay, bro. God of body type 2s. Yo, who is this, bro? Oh my god, wait. I might have found my 007 response video. What the? Why is that in the... I hover over the shit and I see two guys kissing. Alright, bro. And also, what does that have to do with fucking 007? The game where James Bond fucks 3 bitches. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Alright, I wanna...
I'm going to teach you.
Oh, wait.
And I swear, I will kill you. Bro, come on. What the f is this shit? This is so cringe. It's literally the bow to your queen shit all over again.
Ow.
That is not even like, those are completely 2 different contexts. And mind you, I already said this in the Griffin Gaming response video, but people criticize this shit because they don't even understand why the fuck she's even saying it. Like they're thinking Freya's saying this shit because she's like trying to be like some girl boss, but it's like, bro, she's doing it because Odin fucking like abused her as an abusive husband, and she was a queen, and he didn't respect her. Like that's why she's saying this shit. It's not some like fucking girl boss shit like, oh, we're trying to show, oh yeah, look how powerful women can be. It's like, no, bro, it's like a completely natural fucking thing for her to, for someone in her position to say. Like,
I'm going to teach you.
Like woke props can't control.
Bow to your queen.
Like these hacks can't control themselves. They have to insert cringe woke propaganda.
God forbid a woman says, don't fucking punch me in my face again. That's very woke.
Into literally everything. No matter how many times we criticize this bullshit, no matter how many of these games flop,
bro, nobody cares about your criticisms because your criticisms are ass, bro. That's why. Why you think they keep making this shit? Because nobody cares what you got to say, bro. You say the same thing and none of it is good, bro. Like, I can't, bro.
How many of these studios get shut down? They'll keep doing it. It's like they never learned their lesson.
How many times do we have to
What lesson do they gotta learn? Because mind you, these games sell well and they perform well critically. And from general audiences. So what lesson are they really learning? Oh, well, that's the problem. They don't, because people just consume the slop. Bro, your arguments for why it's slop are ass. Like,
an old man.
Would you like to see how hard it is to die here, Godly? I can show you.
That's what you get. That's what you fucking get, bitch.
Isn't she like so stunning and brave, you guys? She's basically, you know.
I can't lie, these fucking images, yeah, they get me, bro.
Tied up and can't move, but even though she can't move, she still insults the people.
Alright, bro, what are we doing now? What are we doing now, bro? What are we alright, you know, it's just like,
is there any real OG God of War fans out there really asking to play as Kratos' hag of a wife? Because that's...
Then don't play it, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Don't play it.
Really what I want to do when I buy a God of War game, to play as a fucking hag. I mean,
well, here's my thing, right? Here's my thing. So if these people want to complain that these are like movie games and you're really in it for the gameplay, then functionally, how does playing as a different character impact your gameplay if the combat has just as much depth and just as much, you know, generally is just as good, if not better, quality-wise, and the only difference is you're playing as a different character? How would that... doesn't that go against your argument that, like, gameplay is the most important thing? And, like, story is secondary, so them putting, you know, more emphasis on the story is a bad thing? That these people like to say? Am I crazy? Like, is that a crazy argument? You can't criticize something that is being done in bad faith in general with no actual point? Yeah. Tomb Raider is woke. I remember when the Tomb Raider was first revealed, they were like, oh, Lara Croft is ugly, and I'm like, you might like boys. You might want to... That's all I'm saying. Also, she getting rocked in the face, what's she supposed to do, not threaten him? I know, right? Like...
I mean, the least they could have done was actually make her attractive. Like, what? I'm really supposed to sit here and believe that...
Oh,
Kratos
yeah,
banged
bro.
all these baddies and he just willfully chose to settle with the ugliest hag he came across. Like, give me a break. And I say real OG God.
Woman who just died. By the alright, you know what?
God of War fans, because obviously I know that the, soylent guzzling, modern God of War fans who defend, the 2018 game and Ragnarok, I'm sure they'll gobble this dog shit up. That's why I'm saying,
I'm sure you had some great criticisms for that game, bro.
Real OG fans who actually played the original games.
I've played the original, first game. I played the original first game. Great game, by the way. He hasn't made a point. Like, genuinely.
You can't keep me here.
The gateway is closed. There is no escape.
And this right here is just how you know the game is written by Body Type 2s and made for Body Type 2s, because this demon monster thing, whatever the hell he's supposed to be, could have easily just crushed her skull in, but he just...
What the fuck are we even talking about? What? You know this how exactly?
Allows her to live in...
Where's the power scaling there? What feat says this guy? Because he gets fucked up, right? When he fights her. So where is the feats that show that he could easily crush her skull right there, or that they even want to, right? But nah. Mind you, good criticism though, right?
Puts her in a cage that she could easily break out of. What's also funny is just how...
That she could easily break... She could easily break out of it, but she doesn't easily break out of it. Okay.
Woke this game is from this 20-minute trailer that they showcased alone. It's just packed with woke bullshit in every direction that you look, in every, frame that you see. The demon guy is literally subservient to his ugly, I'm assuming, wife who literally has dreads. Like, bow before your queen. It's like, could they have designed a more uglier, hideous abomination? But obviously, like I said, this creature here being ugly isn't enough. It just wasn't enough, okay? Because like I said, the guy is subservient to her and is basically the boss of him.
So why don't you keep this same energy for Medusa in God of War 1? You was just glazing God of War 1, right? Was that game woke because of Medusa? Was that the only woke element? Like, they don't even keep their standards consistent. Because Medusa has the same type of personality, bro. What does woke even mean? I'm still waiting to figure that out, bro. I think my interpretation of what it means, not of how it's overused, but it's preachy left-wing politics that don't really have anything interesting to say, and it's just preaching to you. That's my interpretation of what it means. But people take that and they spin it into like calling literally everything woke. So how is it woke that she can't easily break open a cage? Oh, I almost forgot they're upset because you can't play as Kratos and they have to play as his wife who went toe-to-toe with Thor. Not crazy.
Betsy, I will handle that problem. You deal with our new pet.
All for it. Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not, right?
This game is also filled with Reddit tier millennial writing where I'm not even joking. A literal cube of jello saves you and helps you.
Wait, are these guys reading the same script? Hold up, bruh. What was the other guy's name? Quacky or some shit? I gotta go to my... Because somebody put his channel link in under my video. Hold up. No, it was not Quacky, Quasar. Because bro literally said the same thing. Like verbatim. Did he watch this guy's video script for script? Did I not say that when we were watching the video that they all say the same thing? They all put words into a hat, spin a wheel, jumble it together, and fucking pull some shit out? Like, did I not say that? Bro.
To break out of the cage that you're trapped in.
Okay. I think they're gone.
I think that they're gone. I'm like hiding under a blanket from those bigot oppressors and shit.
Alright, bro, we've lost the plot. Because what the fuck are you even talking about, bro? This guy is calling a talking fucking cube of jello woke. What are we talking about right now, bro? I don't even know what to say. Realistically, I don't have anything to say other than just like, what are we talking about? I'm done. I give up. Honestly, well, like, this could be a W response video for the 007 one, but it's also 50 minutes long, and this guy is a fucking yapper, so I don't know if that's... I want to try and find... I haven't seen a 007 video that, like, is actually... I'm not going to see it from this. Judging off this last video, I'm not seeing that. And judging out literally fucking just hovering over it, I just see a completely unrelated game. Besides the point. I gotta find... Oh, wait. She, her, I identify as a woman of color, so if you dislike my videos, you're now sexist, racist, and a bigot. Alright, well, I'm all of those things, I guess, because you're fucking... you're fucking stupid. Oh my god. Wait, Video Game Donkey. Donkey made a new video? Yoshi and the mysterious Metacritic score. My goat. Do we have any Donkey fans here? Because that's the goat. Now, I know you covered Andy Pants Gaming. I guaranteed he's making a video about the Wolverine game and the new God of War game as we speak. Oh, wait. Not a bad idea. Hold on. He might have already cooked it up. What the fuck? God, I told you! It's already here, bruh. It's already here, bruh. Mind you, this guy made AI generated CP based off his own daughter. I just want to remind you guys of that. just a reminder, by the way. Oh, Battlefield 6 is woke too. The game where you're literally just running around blowing shit up and shooting people in the head. That shit's woke as fuck. I guess. Bro, stop copy and pasting your comment. I'm gonna ban you, bro. People complaining about the God of War spinoff is calling her ugly hag. Are you kidding me? Bro, mind you, these like me and Sony said earlier, where's your girl at? And like I said in the Griffin Gaming video, this guy's calling... Hold on, bro. Mind you, this is the guy that was calling Atsu chopped. This fucking guy who looks like he's made out of marshmallows. This is the guy. Like, woke is a slur. It might as well be at this point, bro. I swear. They were glazing the fuck out of Battlefield 6 at one point. I swear. They were, bro. They were like, yeah, this puts that dumb shit Call of Duty in its place, bro. I guess now it's woke. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Everyone wants the 2000s back. I think Andy Pants probably wants like... Probably like somewhere in the 1900s back, if you catch my drift.
This guy's wife's boyfriend let him get on Twitter long enough.
Why are you talking like that is not what you... That's your brother. Like, what are we talking... Andy Pants, bro. Yo, oh my god. Wait, I need to see... Hold on. Hold on. Andy Pants Church. Dude, I think it's in this video. Hold on. Dude, this shit is so funny. I have to find this shit. Oh, mind you, this is what the guy looks like. Where is this? I gotta find this video, bro. It is so funny. Bro, please tell me it's in this video. Please. Alright, well, there's a video of Andy Pants at, like, his church in real life. And he's like, doing the confessional thing that you do at church, like, confess your sins. And he's, like, basically saying, yeah, I do a lot of shit I'm not proud of, my other life. And he's, like, basically just saying he doesn't mean any of the shit he says on his videos. Which, literally, I mean, this is why I call them grifters, because they are. Most of them literally don't even mean it. They're just saying shit to spark outrage and try and make money.
To post this. It's genuinely wild how many people are making an absolute show of themselves over God of War Laufey. Game looks crazy good. If you decide you aren't going to play because girl, not Kratos, then you're probably going to lose out massively. Guys, these cucks, it's all...
I mean, I can't take him insulting people seriously. When, like, bro, what he did, he literally made AI generated CP based off his own daughter, bro. Anything you say to me at that point is irrelevant, bro. You are bottom tier human. Genuinely. You look like a failed WWE wrestler, bro. Like, come on, bro. You can't be saying shit. Like, bro.
All bearded millennial cuck men, and they are the reason why we're getting this. Never forget
that. Bro, your wife left you. Like, I'm not even going. Oh my god, bro.
They are to blame. But guys, y'all are probably wondering,
this guy has a spreadsheet of this. Like, what are we doing, bro?
What the hell are you talking about? And I just want to say,
yeah, this guy has like, he's like presenting this shit like it's a fucking smart board.
Posted in a video that this was about to happen, and PlayStation confirmed it at the Gay Has No Limits showcase. Guys, I don't know if you realize PlayStation desperately needs a win right now. It's like $1,000 for a PS5. Steam Deck prices are going.
Didn't we just show this earlier? Like how much the PS5 is? You can get a PS5 for like $500, bro. You don't, mind you, you don't need the Pro. If you get the Pro, you're kind of stupid. I can't lie.
Going through the
unless you want to play, unless you really want to play GTA 6 at 60 FPS, there's no point. And maybe even that you might not be able to still, because you couldn't play Red Dead 2 with the PS4 Pro at 60 FPS, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure you couldn't. But there's like actually, unless you, the only justifiable way I can see you getting a PS5 Pro is if you just got fuck you money and you're just like, and even then, just buy a PC and a base PS5. Like, really, what the fuck is the point of buying a PS5 Pro?
Nobody's buying PS5s anymore. A lot of people have said this is the worst video game generation they've ever seen. And a lot of people like me, I still own a PS4 because there's
crazy work talking about worst video game generation. Because like, bro, oh my god, I'm not even gonna.
Literally they've given me absolutely no reason to buy a PS5.
Yet you keep buying this shit. Like, you literally buy it and make videos about it, and you lie about this. Like,
their stock is cratering. And so PlayStation is doing really, really bad right now financially.
The school PowerPoint presentation. So that's what I'm saying, bro.
A normal company would say, man, let's revive a storied franchise and remind fans of the PlayStation brand. And let's revive the base and bring them back to the PlayStation that they used to know. Nope. PlayStation didn't decide to do that. They said, let's take a character. Let's take a beloved character from 2005 with 11 games in which he is the hero, and let's replace him with a woman. Dude, guys, I'm just like, if I can be honest, like, is anybody else just sick of this fucking shit?
The fucking chart, bro. The way I can't, bro. The way he's like panning over to the other. I can't, bro. This shit is so funny.
And like, look at this, dude.
But what is the problem, though? Like, actually, besides the fact that they're like, why do? Because if it was a different character, like, let's say it's just a different male protagonist, they wouldn't care. It's literally only because it's a fucking girl. Like, y'all are just so like, bro. I mean, your wife left you. I wonder why, bro. I mean, besides even what the CP shit that I was talking about, like, his wife, like, bro. Trying to say.
Kratos turned into a woman. Geralt turned into a woman.
Okay, so what, bro? Like, genuinely, who cares, bro? I don't get it, bro. Like, you literally cannot make the argument that this is not a problem other than saying, oh, it's just a woman. Because you're not saying this shit for... Who was saying... Name me one person that was saying Infamous Second Son was woke when they switched from Cole to Delsin. Right? That wasn't a thing. Wasn't a thing. Even if they did it right now. But if they were to come out with a new Infamous game and you played as a female. Like, let's say they made, I mean, they kind of did with Fetch, but that was more like a DLC type thing. But even then, like back then when that game came out, the grifting shit wasn't even all that prominent. But like back then, if they made that shit, or even no, right now, if they made another Infamous game and you played as a female, it would be woke this, woke that. But mind you, if it was the same story, same character arc, same gameplay, and it was a man, it wouldn't be a problem. This is why this shit's shallow. Can't take the criticism seriously, bro. But honestly, I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point. And to be fair, I can't help it because they repeat themselves so much. Like a lot of it's just all repetitive shit. It's really tiring. So I can't really say it's my fault necessarily entirely because like like I said, bro, they have the same, they all have the same script. They all read off the same, they copy each other's notes type shit. Lucas wasn't entertaining, bro. He was kind of just sitting there with his dick in his hand, not really saying anything. What the hell does the Steam Deck price have to do with anything? I actually don't. He did mention the Steam Deck. I'm like, why? Well, actually, no. He said I think he was comparing the PS5 prices to Steam Deck. But it's like still, I don't understand. Like, what's the correlation? Which, mind you can still get a PS5 for cheaper than a Steam Deck. So I don't understand. Actually, I think they're like, I don't even know how much is a Steam Deck. I don't know. I think it's like what, $400? Nah, that's the Xbox One. Wait, but isn't there like different variants of the Steam Deck? Like there's 4K OLED screens and then there's like regular screen. I don't know. I don't know too much about the Steam Deck because I don't give a fuck. Like I have no reason to buy a Steam Deck. But regardless, it's like irrelevant. Like what's the point of mentioning the Steam Deck? I don't get it, bro.
Joel turned into a woman practically.
Joel turned to a woman practically. Ah, yes, Ellie, the character from the first game. All right, man. All right, I'm done with this shit for today. I've had enough. I've had enough of the degrifting for today. I think I'm okay. Why am I getting recommended my own YouTube shorts from like 3 years ago? What the fuck? Oh shit. My bad. But yeah. Anything you guys want to say before I end the stream? Do you know the canceled Flash game? Nah, I don't. I know DC sucks with their games though. I think the Lego Batman game they just came out with, which isn't even like, I don't even think it's like great. It's just good. It's pretty good. I think like what was the last date? I think the last like actually great DC game was like, hold on, let me make sure I'm not tweaking. Profile played. DC. Trying to think. Arkham Shadow. I haven't played it, so I don't know. I don't know if I would consider it great. I don't like VR games. Funny thing is, yo, the director for Arkham Shadow emailed me because he saw my video that I made on Arkham Shadow and the writing, and he liked it. And he emailed me telling me he would send me a MetaQuest. I'm pretty sure that's what you play it on. But like I declined it because I just don't like VR games. Like they legitimately hurt my eyes. I can't play VR games. But Arkham Shadow's story is phenomenal. I loved Arkham Shadow's story. I don't know if I would call it a great game though, because I haven't played it personally. But maybe you could make it could be fair for that. Was Arkham Knight genuinely the last great DC game? Or am I just misremembering something? That's 2022. Yeah, like I think Arkham Knight is actually the last great DC game that's ever been made, which sucks. Like it actually does just suck. Like Warner Bros is actually the most incompetent studio, or fucking executives, more like, ever. Actually, no, studios as well, because Rocksteady fucking Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was like a fucking dirty bomb. Injustice 2 is not a great game, bro. Come on. That game's story is straight ass. Injustice 1's story is also straight ass. The gameplay's fun, but I wouldn't say, like, I don't know, maybe that's just me. I don't like fighting games. I wouldn't say the Injustice games are, like, great, to be honest. They're fun, but not, like, I wouldn't put that in the same tier as, like, any of the Arkham games, right? Like, nah, maybe somebody else. Maybe if you into fighting games like that, maybe. Grasslander 500's new 15-second vid about you. Who the fuck is Grasslander 5000, bro? What? Hold on, bro. Where's my mouse? Oh no, my mouse died. Fuck, I gotta plug this shit in. Oh, wait, no. Why wasn't it working? Alright, never mind. My mouse did not die. I gotta see. What is a Grasslander 5000, bro? Hold on. I'm opening this in another tab just in case you're baiting me. I'm not seeing any Grasslander 5000s. This is a lawnmower. Bro, what are you talking about? Check it out, dude. It's bad. I don't see any Grasslander 500. I looked that shit up on YouTube and I saw a fucking lawnmower. Thoughts on Control Resonant? It looks cool. I'm buying it. Just make a Batman Arkham Beyond game. Make it rated M, easy money ever. To be honest, alright, so here's my thing, right, with the Batman shit. I feel like I wouldn't mind a Batman Beyond game at all. As long as they retcon Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League as if that game never happened. I wouldn't mind a Batman Beyond game at all in the Arkham universe. However, if they do make another actual serious Batman game that's not Lego, I would want it to be a new, like, just a completely new thing, genuinely. I think Batman as a character generally, like, the Arkham games the stealth system is fucking amazing, obviously, in the Arkham games. But I feel like if they made a more grounded Batman experience, where the combat was more like Sifu, and the stealth was more similar to Splinter Cell, while still keeping the creative, I mean, Splinter Cell is also creative as fuck. But besides the point, like, if they had the more grounded stealth where it's like actually challenging, like Last of Us 2 type stealth, Splinter Cell type stealth, where it's like, if you get caught, there's actual like, oh shit, you're gonna die, and you can't just like, oh, smoke bomb, grapple away, right? Like, that's one of my things where I'm like, that's why I prefer other stealth systems over Arkham. Arkham's still a great stealth system, don't get me wrong, but I think if we got another Batman game, I would want it to be more of a grounded one, where it actually feels like Batman's human and not like a pinball machine just bouncing between people. I think that would be a nice switch up in terms of like actually feeling fresh for a Batman game. React to Jeffy. Who the fuck is Jeffy? The Land Shark has a channel. Alright. Damian Wayne Batman? No, I hate Damian Wayne. But alright. I'm gonna end the stream. I appreciate y'all for being here. We got a good 2.5 hours. Well, technically more like 3 hours because my stream kept getting disconnected, but I restarted my PC and it just fixed it, so all good. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for being here. Appreciate everyone who donated, anyone who became a channel member, all that. And yeah, I'll probably make a shortened video. I'll probably edit this stream down and make a video of it. For people that haven't watched it in full or don't want to watch the whole stream through. But yeah, appreciate y'all.